Glass Park? We've reached our destination, everyone. This is rather high up. Where have you taken us? Oh no, bungee jumping? Oh no. Sea Glass Park, the largest in the Sunshine Lands. It's filled with lush greenery. Simply taking a walk here can soothe the soul. There's a remarkable amount of work put into every facet of these vast grounds to ensure visitors are left speechless. That certainly sounds like a proper tourist attraction. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, the perfection of it, I'm sure. Likewise, this is my first time here as well. I've heard much about the park, but I've never had the occasion to visit before. I'm as excited as all of you. My tour guiding ability may fall short here, so I do hope you'll be patient with me. Of course! Yeah! I want to see how he actually takes in a garden. Like, this is supposedly his first time here. Let's go. You know what? Jay would super duper really like going to a farmer's market, I think. You should get all types of things, right, from farmers, like mushrooms, yeah? For all his modesty, Leech has been a veritable professional while showing us around. Yes, I have a hard time imagining him falling short in that regard. I'm sure he'll be the finest guide we could ever ask for. First, why don't we make our way to a more elevated area? Not all areas of the park are the same height. If we climb the central stairs, I believe we reach a splendid view. Oh, I'd certainly like to see that, yeah! It's the coming back down the stairs that's the fun part. Let's start climbing, yep. Ah, we've reached a terrace. What a superb view this is! You can see the entire city area from here. All the colorful rooftops clustered together present a gorgeous contrast with the expanse of the coral sea. Très bien! How picturesque! That is the only word I know from his entire vocab. That is the only one. Très bien. My ancestors would probably be disappointed, but that's okay. I'm disappointed too. And the air is so crisp and clear. Pleasant sea breeze makes me want to breathe in deep. Ah, that's so nice sometimes. Have you guys ever, like, just hung out on a dock before? Either go fishing, just sitting, you know, sunbathing, anything? It's so nice. I have not. It's good as long as it's kind of vacant and people aren't trying to get into, like, your little bubble. It's fine. I can lose track of time in it and, admiring this exquisite harmony between the city and nature. Well, the thing is, this city is built around the natural hills and side, so it's a lot more natural looking compared to, like, a skyscraper. Ray, climbing all those stairs wore me out. Ain't there anywhere around here to rest? No. Usually there would be, like, park benches or something in a garden, right? Like, usually? Oh dear, you hardly seem interested in the view. There's a bench over there. Yeah, see, there you go. I knew it. Why don't we all sit back and enjoy the scenery? Me first. Honestly, Grim could just, like, sit on her lap if we didn't have enough park benches for everyone. You don't need to rush. It's large enough to seat us all. The bench is that big? Since when? Oh? You want to come over here, baby? Seiji! Aw, man, I thought thought she was gonna come lay on my desk and be snuggly. Weeping little on. Oh, she's so cute. Chat, remind me later. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you. I was talking about you. Hi, sweetie. Remind me later. I need to upload some of the videos. I got a message playing with stuff on my computer desk. I had a candy cane out, and she just kept biting it and flinging it around. It was so cute. To whatever you say when I forget to log in. Oh. Oh. I forget to log into 2BH, to be fair. I'll take that challenge. Uh-oh. No! Wait! I want a good spot! Wait! The short people need to find the best positions in order to sit. Because if I end up behind Jade, I'm cooked. I won't be able to see anything. The only other person who could sit in front of me would probably be Riddle. Oh. We've all decided to take the challenge. I don't want to hear Jack squawk for someone behind me despite starting before me. On what? What did I start before you on? Wait, really? Is it Twist? Nuh-uh, no shot. Did I? You're so cute, Seiji. Did I really? Look. We've been together for years now. Reread from the top. I did. I want her. Ew. I read it. I did reread it. What do you mean? I'm big-headed with a little brain. Yes, you started Twist before me. That's why I said it's Twist, right? No. No shut. Did I make you? Did I like introduce you to Twist? Did we low-key start together? Oh. Huh. It's been a long time. I don't even remember yesterday sometimes. Huh. I kind of want to go back and watch my old VOD from when I first started streaming Twisted Wonderland now. You know, like a year-end review. That might be what we do. I think that's not a bad idea. For our New Year's celebration thing, we go back to see how far we've come. Not knew it existed. I had an account before, but you made me rejoin the game. I'm a great influence. I'm excellent. No, wait, I didn't mean to clip on. No, I didn't want to click on that. Wait, go away. There we go, fixed. I started a new account though, because I forgot my old account info. Naughty. It seems none of us were above joining the race in the end. I just didn't want to let someone beat me. It was like I was a child again. That was excellent sprinting from all of you. Aw, you got one itchy ear. Oh, sure enough. The view from this bench ain't half bad. I'm seeing many more locals than tourists like ourselves around. From what I understand, there's a walking path here that the local residents like to use. Oh, that's nice. Many of these humans are out walking their dogs. Come to think of it, I saw many dogs in the city as well. Maybe you guys should bring, like, Professor Cruel next time? Oh, there's a reason for that. As lore has it, the prince who married Mermaid Princess cherished dogs. That is such a cute detail I did not expect Disney to actually bring back. He dove into the ocean with no regard for his own safety to rescue his dog from drowning. Many people in Ultramarine City keep dogs out of respect for his gallantry. Honestly, W Prince. Prince Eric is still one of my top favorites princes out of them all. For sure. Get you a man that would, like, jump in the ocean for his own dog to save it. And hopefully he lives, but, like... I would do the same to you, Sage. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I would say baby. I would say my little meow meow. Alright, Sage. My hand hurts from, like... Okay, okay. I'll keep scratching. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Princess Kitty. I remember being amazed at the sight of all the dogs out on walks when I first came to this city. Naturally, there are no dogs under the sea, so I had never seen one in person coming onto land. There's a certain joy to be found in exposing oneself to different cultures, isn't there? Yes, look, there's another dog. This isn't a dog, it's a stray cat. I would like to bring everybody back to the time during the Stitch tropical event, where no one knew what Stitch really was. They were like, is this a dog? And Azul was like, yeah, it's got like 4 legs and stuff, and it's walking. I think it's a dog. Because Noah and the Octo Trio have no actual clue what counts as a dog and what doesn't count as a dog. Oh, really? I had no idea. He's making a mockery of us. I don't think he is, though, Malleus. That's the thing. I don't know if he is right now or not. It could be completely real for him. Malleus, please, patience. Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah, no. Malleus would not do good for the trio. There are also no shortage of dog races and grooming contests here. What would you say to taking part in one, Grim? What? But you're so cute, Grim. Come on, so fluffy, and you got your cute little bow. I ain't a dog. What a shame. I hear the winning canine gets treated to a fancy feast. Get it, chat? Do you get it? A fancy feast? That's a cat food brand. That is a cat food brand. That's what Mrs. Sage eats sometimes. Isn't that right, little meow? Good thing for this game, until I reach like a rhythm game or something, I only need one hand to play it, because somebody else has made me work double time scratching her little head. Yeah. What? Really? You think I could sign up? For some fancy feast? Have you no pride? No. Oh, I see a souvenir shop over there. I think I'll go have a look. And I will join. Even if you don't want anything from the vacation location, you should totally get like a souvenir. Even if it's like a little keychain or something. Ah. Tasty. What am I? A plant? I see a number of items made with tiles. Simple white objects, intricate colorful ones. There's quite the variety. Do not get me started. Do not trigger me. I am oddly obsessed with the tiles. I do not know why. Same thing with like fine tableware. Antique sets. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a bird seeing something shiny. I'm like, ooh, pretty tiles. I had the distinct opportunity to go into a very, very fancy area to learn how to swim when I first started my training. It looked a lot like Amphorius's bathhouse, to put it simply. The tiles there were so intricate. It was like white with kind of a seashell. I think it was seashell designing inside of it, and it came together to make all one big picture on the wall. and then it went into the roof as well. And then the rest of the roof was glass. Yeah. No, that was crazy. I was very young then, but I still remember it just because of how intricate and expensive it all seemed. It was very old as well. Yes, tile art is a thriving industry in Ultramarine City. Given a harbor city's frequent exposure to salty sea breezes, there's a strong demand for moisture and salt-resistant building materials. True. Tile is especially popular in cities like this, given its water-resistant, durability, and suitability for exteriors and flooring. Ceramic goods also flourish here for similar reasons. As I understand, they used to make music boxes featuring ceramic figures. Okay, that's it. I'm moving into Ultramarine City. Out of my way. It's actually sounding a lot like my hometown. I'm gonna be real. It is. Because when I was a lot younger, all the things my mother would get me were like music boxes, and they had like ceramic figures in it, and then there was the place I started learning how to swim. Is Ultramarine City my city? Is that what it is? I remember playing with them when I find them in sunken ships and the like. They have a number of sea creature ornaments. They're all adorable. Are we just like taking a look around? What are we doing here? Something catch your eye, Airy. I'm not sure. As much as I'd like the different sea themes, I'd also like an octopus little ornament. That'd be cute. If you're having trouble picking something out, might I suggest this seal? It's quite cute and it looks just like Grim. Get it? Cause it's seal? Oh no, Grim is not amused. Do you want my hand again, love? Want some more scritches? Okay, I'll be back to work. I'm doing more scritchies. Fine choice. It's just like there are two of him now. Wait, Santa, look like stuff! Thank you. I'll wrap this extra carefully. It's very fragile. Now that we're done shopping... Thank you for the kissy. I love you too, little meow. Yes. Now that we're done shopping, shall we move on? Yes, 'tis a shame to leave such beauty behind, but my heart is aflutter at the thought of the new places that await us. Lead the way, Monsieur something 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 something. You really want this itchy. We'll be riding the carriage again then. That's surprisingly enjoyable in and of itself. Welcome back, everyone. Ready to head out? Yeah, let's get moving. Seiji girl. Hi, baby. Aw, you're just eepy. Yes, you are. You're just eepy and like snuggles. Also, PSA, if I ever went anywhere where all this like intricate designing for their tiles, I would lose my mind again. And here we are, Port Plaza. I see a great many stalls. It's rather crowded with pedestrians as well. Yes, it's quite full of life. The local residents like to come here to unwind. Enjoy your tour. I'll be changing out the horses in the meantime. Oh wow, that's really nice. Ah, so you switch out the horses pulling the carriage while we're touring the area. Yes, the sun's pretty strong out here. Horses tire easily and are prone to heat stroke. Seiji? Hi, baby. What are you doing? Oh, thank you for the kissy. Oh, thank you, baby. So I'll be taking the horses that brought us here back to the stable to rest and bringing in some fresh ones. We love the introspection of understanding that your horses need to rest too. That does make sense. The heat is particularly intense today. The sun here shines with such passion. Seiji, what are you doing? Hi, baby. What are you doing? Aren't you rubbing your face all over Mama's mic thing? Hi. Hi, baby beautiful. What are you doing? The heat is making me thirsty, actually. Me too, Riddle. Me too. And I'm hungry. You're always hungry. I suppose this calls for a lunch break. Alright, bring on the food. And luckily, it seems like there's a lot of, fresh food out here. Since we'll be having dinner at a restaurant, might I suggest some light fare at a taverna? Light? What am I, a plant? I want food! Food! Graham, it's not funny. Oh. It was a figure of speech. Tavernas serve simple, affordable meals. I think you'll like them. Yeah, a lot of times good light meals are great for hot summer days. There happens to be one we can visit right over there. Oh, welcome in. What? They've got big hunks of meat hanging up over there. Is it ham or chicken or some type of bird? I know chicken is technically a bird, but you know. Ah. They look super good. The whole thing? Oh, Graham! He'd been into that ham leg the moment he entered the taverna. I didn't have time to stop him. I'm telling you, Chad, we gotta put Grim in a little carry basket or a backpack. You know the backpacks with the bubbles on them? Yeah, like that. Also, I so knew it was ham. If they said something light to eat, you go ham or turkey. No, turkey's not as much, but ham definitely. See, the hunger thing is getting old. It's kind of earring on mildly irritating. Oh la la, Grim! Such verve. Verve? Nerve? Verve? V-E-R-V-E. Is it? It is! Verve. Great energy, spirit, enthusiasm, and liveliness. Okay. Good job, Riddle. Thank you. Off with your head. Thank you. Thank you, Riddle. We appreciate you. Honestly, can we just have Grim stay over at the Heartstubule for a little bit? Maybe he'll learn some manners just a little bit more. Because he doesn't take us seriously. Because we can't, stop him in his tracks like Riddle or some of the others can. Finally, something was done about it. Exactly. Because you know that, most of the other dorms would not put up with his personality. Putting it nicely. For sure.
Write that down! Write that down!
Because if he went into Scarabia, well, actually, if he went to Scarabia, that'd probably be the only other place he could get away with it. If he went to Octabanel, Azul's putting him to work regardless of whether he wants to or not. If he goes to Heartstubule, well, this is the outcome right here. he's getting collared, right? And if he went to, let me see here. Oh, Pomfiore? Yeah. Yeah. You know Ville's not gonna put up with that either. And Jamil can probably use a signature spell. Yeah, that is true, but a majority of the Scarabia students tend to have similar personalities or, like, reactionary social things as Kaleem. So, Ignite seems to me the other dorm that would be lenient. Yeah, they just wouldn't care. They were like, as long as you're not, like, messing up my technology or, like, in my area, you can do whatever, right? Probably. They just probably would not want to deal with him at all and just ignore him. Or, if Grim went out of his way to somehow ruin some technology in Ignahide. Plus, Edia tends to like cats, and he likes Grim. So, he might be a little biased in it. I don't know. Potentially. I thought it was for eating, okay? Yeah, but now we have to pay for the whole ham. Nothing is for eating until you actually buy it, obviously. That's another thing. That's another pet peeve of mine. I know a lot of parents do this because my mother did this to my my sister's kids as well, and to us at some point. She would pick something like off a shelf or get like some fresh fruit and just like let everybody eat it in the store until we went to the checkout and then we just like swiped it over. But I just don't like that. I really don't. It just seems so, I don't know, not proper, like the thing that shouldn't be. Because we didn't pay for it yet. Right? Right? Like, how has this been normalized? I'll try to go get my own groceries, and then I turn and I see like a parent already giving like a popsicle out of the freezer in the middle of a store to a kid. What is this? Gross. No, thank you. My apologies. I'll pay for the entire leg. We were hoping to have our meal here regardless. Well, as long as you're buying. Yeah. See? Now someone has to make up for your mistake. I'm glad he at least was collared for it. I'll whip up something tasty with this prosciutto? Prosciutto? I think? For the 6 of you. Assuming you're all right with the chef's choice. Let me see here. What exactly is that? Girl, you're Italian? Yeah, but I'm also from an American-Italian family. Because my great-grandparents moved to America, and then they stopped speaking Italian to their kids. So. Oh. We don't even call it that, but we totally eat that. I am discovering every food that we are, like, always making in our family supposedly has an equivalent name, a proper equivalent name that we just eat. It's a salty Italian dried, cured ham from pork hind legs. Yeah. I don't know the proper name, we just eat it. That's all this event has been about to me so far. They've been talking about food, and I'm like, oh, what's this name? What is that? And then it's like, I eat that already, huh? I'm an old sabo kid. Yeah. Yeah. Because I only, like, speak, small Italian words. Because it wasn't spoken to me, and it wasn't spoken to my mother. I don't know why a lot of, people or families tend to do that. Once they reach America, they try to super Americanize their kids and not even speak like their, you know, familiar language, you know? Like their culture just kind of gets like faded out, and that's what they're trying to do. Of course, thank you for your kindness. It's greatly appreciated. Because even my grandmother and mother both kind of resented the fact that they didn't grow up with, like, you know, the full cultural experience for the family. I'm not too sure why they do that. I have a lot of other friends too that are like the first gens here to be in America. That were, a lot of them were Hispanic. One of them was specifically from Spain. And she said when we moved here, because she did grow up a little bit in Spain, she said when we moved here, I wasn't allowed to speak Spanish anymore. My parents were enforcing me to speak English. And a lot of our cultural foods we were not allowed to make because that's what my parents said no to. We had to live the American experience. I don't get it. Feel free to grab a table. I'll bring your food over when it's ready. Okay. Gonna have me a meaty feast. Honestly, you should still be collared. You've learned nothing at all from this, have you? You're making Harry's life more difficult, you know. Thank you, Malleus. Thank you. At least somebody noticed. I'm going through it, Bunny. My parents never did that. They just didn't speak to me in Spanish. My father doesn't because he wanted to also learn English. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. And to my understanding, a lot of parents, like I had another friend, she was not born in Mexico, she was born in America, but the rest of her family was born in Mexico, including her parents, of course. So when they got here, they only ever spoke English around her in particular, but would speak Spanish to each other. So she wasn't the greatest at Spanish, but she could speak English and she could understand what her family was saying, but she did not know all the words. So they kind of raised her to be their own translator. And they never bothered learning English, but they made their daughter do it. In a way, it's so their daughter could adapt, right? But any family gathering, she said, I could not understand what they were saying because they speak it so quickly. It was low-key ostracizing her from the rest of the family. Yeah, it was like, oh man, that's rough. You know, it's just, I get the reasoning why. In practice, it's bad. They're so fast, it's hard to keep up. I had a huge culture shock meeting my great uncle because he only spoke Italian. And I was like, what is this? I was like, Grandmama, are you telling me your brother speaks it, but you don't? And she goes, yeah, because he was older. I was like, oh. She's like, he was born. And I was like, oh, okay. It's a me, Unc. Yeah, because they also did the traditional greeting, you know, kiss on one cheek, kiss on the other type of thing, you know, like you just kind of put your face there. You don't have to necessarily touch each other's cheeks. It's kind of good, mwah, mwah, you know. And that was how I met him. And he said something to me in Italian, and I was like, what is this? And the thing is, my further extended family from his side of the family also all spoke Italian. Interesting things we're learning today. I did not expect Twisted Wonderland to shove it in my face that it was kind of just... I had all this food my whole life and never knew what it was called. It's an interesting experience. Exclusively? No. Everybody, that came after my great uncle, you know, his kids, they spoke English and Italian. They were bilingual, yeah. He, said few English words, but he was almost exclusively only speaking in Italian. What's the big deal? Anything that chef makes with that ham is gonna be great. Grim, 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 grim. True, let's consider ourselves lucky we were able to order a local specialty. Yeah, I guess so. My brother loves prosciutto. But I discovered it first and introduced it to him. I don't even know if that's how it's said. Like some words with the SCI sometimes gets me. I don't know why. That's like the word the in Italian. It's GLI. Ye. I hate it. I hate it here. Is ham considered a delicacy here? Yes, ham that's been salt cured and smoked lasts longer without spoiling, making it essential food for long sea voyages. Simply being able to eat meat is a blessing for sailors who spend much of their lives at sea. That is true. Prosciutto? I feel like all we've been talking about every time we show like the Rowmance book is about food. Ah, prosciutto. Ah, that's what it is. Yes, I see. Prosciutto. Food is love. I mean, fair enough. It's like I was telling about last stream, those little gnocchi. That's what it was. G-N-O-I-C, gnocchi. My family loves those. It's true, ham grew widely popular as a source of energy with a high nutritional value, which is why the Sunshine Lands became a major producer of it. What's that again? It's just like a tiny little noodle thing. Yeah. Hold on. I got you. Let me show. G-N-O-C-C-I? Oh, C-H-I. My bad. Gnocchi. Apparently a lot of Americans say it a little different. Yeah, see, some people apparently say gnocchi, but my family said it gnocchi. I don't know if that was just their particular accent for saying it. Not too sure. Okay, I'll bring it over. Window capture. Here it is. See it? Right there. These little noodles. You probably see them a lot in stores. They're a little chunky. Yeah. How cute aren't they? They're very tasty. They're pretty good. A lot of times all you need to do is put like butter on them or like have a nice garlic flavored-esque oily thing going on for it, right? Some people put it with tomato sauce and just historically so, my family has never done that. We've always eaten it like this, right here, or like this one. Does that show? Yeah. Because this is very lightweight. Oh, see, no, yes, my grandmother loves this one. She puts like, is it parsley? I don't remember. What did she put on it? I have a lot to learn still. We're like, yucky. They're very tasty. And if you haven't tried them, you should. Many restaurants like this, Taverna, cure their own ham and hang it up to display. When are we doing the potluck? Right? I guess I never realized how much Italian culture I actually truly do have because we just make the food and we eat it. We don't call it anything. We're like, hey, do you want that ham thing? That ham thing. That's what we call it. Sippy. Most of that's going over my head, but takeaway is that the ham here is good stuff. It It is, yes. By the way, you might be interested to know prosciutto tastes different, depending on the type of wood it's smoked with. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. By the way, to those of you who like that with pine wood, you're crazy. Ugh. I hate anything that's smoked with pine. I hate it. I hate it. Least favorite flavor. Those who know, you know. I still can see how that might result in subtle differences in flavor. The range of nature's bounty is truly vast. I look forward to seeing what our lunch will be. I don't. You guys are making me jealous and like I should go cook. To be fair though, I had stuffing today, but like, I feel like I should go make a meal. Like a good, proper meal. How dare you? Chapter 3, I botched it a bit. Uh-oh. What does this imply? Just to be clear, if you do ever somehow visit New York, yeah. I will be making you, burrito tacos? Burrito tacos. They aren't from Guatemala, but they're just too good not to share with others. I am curious, and I am getting progressively more hungry. I don't know. Does it not make you want to go cook like a really good meal every time we talk about something? And now they're showing me the photo too. How could you do this to me, Twist? Stop it! And I already ate. Like, I just want to go cook it just to smell it even at this point. Oh, and put the lemons on it. Nice. Is this parsley? Oh, Santimboca for 6. Wait, what? Prosciutto, pizza, and Saltimbocca for 6? 6 people, okay, but like... I'm getting progressively... Okay, let me see. If I Google this, and this is another food my family makes without telling me. Yep. Here's another one, added to the list. Added to the list, chat. Another one my family makes without telling me what it actually is. Yeah. That sounds about right. Tamales! The arroz? It's actually Guatemalan Oh! No, I'm Googling that one. Hold on, I love tamales. I love a lot of different type of them. Tamales. I just want to see an image. You know, I want to look at it. Oh. Yes, baby! That looks so good here. We can look at it too. Oh, look at that. That's how you do it. No, I did not want to open that. No, 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 no. Go away. Wait. Go away. That's not what I wanted. Quit. Thank you. Alright, yeah. That looks so good. How does it feel knowing Twist of all things speaks more Italian than you? The thing is, they probably looked up popular recipes for Italy all in a row. And they go, yeah, that looks good. Ooh, that looks tasty. Let's eat that one. What's this one? That's not it. Yeah? Pickles? Oh! Oh. Okay. Honestly, not too bad at all. Yeah, I'm just a big fan of tamales. Don't know why. They're just really good. Very solid. Oh, is arroz rice? By the way, is it rice? That means that's what it means, right? Judging by context clues. cute. Yeah, okay. As I said, I don't know every word in the world. That looks good, right? What's it called again? Saltine something? Saltimbocca. It's slices of meat like veal, chicken, or pork, wrapped or topped with prosciutto and a sage leaf. Ah, it's a sage leaf. Okay. Then pan-fried. It's delicious and easy to make, so it's a popular meal in the Sunshine Lands. Did I just grow up in the Sunshine Lands? Is that what I'm hearing? These are my people. These are my people. I just never knew it. Let's eat, shall we? Certainly, yeah, let me add it. Let me add it. Disney, when are you adding twist foods to the meal? I'm just saying. It would be really awesome if you had like Twisted Wonderland themed foods and like accessories and paraphernalia to sell at Disneyland and Disney World. Especially now that you have the anime. And it's also dubbed in English. You got an opportunity, use it! You like money, right? Do it. I know you can. I know you can. The Saltimbocca stuff is out of this world. The meat's nice and juicy. Tamales de arroz are softer than Mexican tamales, and the ones I'm used to involve pepian, which is like curry, so I'm told. Ooh, I love curry. I have always wanted to have I've always wanted to try like authentic Indian curry in particular as well. Just because I saw like a baking show one time, and all the not baking show, a cooking show where everybody was making different types of curry, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks good. I was so jealous. Pepian is generally my favorite food. We're just gonna discover different foods here together, chat. Oh, that looks so good. Meat and vegetable stew. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that looks so good. Here, I won't just show it to me. I'll show it to everyone. Look at it. I'm near Mediterranean places and I can try it, but I'm always too afraid to try new things. Well, the thing is, a lot of times, most people, you'll go talk to them, like, hey, I've never, had any of this. What would you recommend? This looks interesting. What does this have? Oh, yeah, baby. Boil? Yeah. Okay. That's chicken. For those of you who do not know, boil is chicken. Well, that's a little, dolce. I don't think I would like that one as much, but, ooh, are these sesame seeds with this? Ooh, I do like sesame seeds. Honestly, yeah, this one is also the top one. This one here, alongside this one. Oh, look at this pot. Yeah, they maybe use mole, yeah. There's a variety. It's just probably what you generally tend to prefer, right? Like spinach, right? It is spinach. Leaves, little leafy looking stuff. You know what, chat? I don't think I brought myself a little snacky, for shame. No snackies this time. Oh well, I do be doing. Big sippy. Stay hydrated, everyone, all the time. I feel like we're just doing like a culture study for this, for these past few streams. It's kind of enlightening, though. I was kind of disappointed for this Christmas for the like Christmas dinner we had, because it was none of our like traditional foods this time. I like mole. I generally don't like sweet taste with savory ones, but yeah. See, I'm kind of the same way. Like sweet and savory is just kind of odd to me. Also, we can almost see his little scale. Look at it. Look at his little. It's so cute. Is ad break almost over? Oh, I thought we already were on an ad break. Huh. Maybe they were just warning me the ad break was coming up. Get your snackies! You're correct. I'm gonna go get some snackies. I'm gonna go get some snackies. We'll BRB, everyone. Okay, oh, I came out at the perfect time. Look at me go! I got my snackies. Alright, welcome back from the ad break, everyone. I, in the meantime, went and picked up some seaweed snackies that are red chili pepper flavored. Nom nom nom. Nice and crunchy. The saltiness of the prosciutto strikes an excellent balance with the refreshing flavor of the herbs. It certainly whets the appetite, for sure. Crunch. Nom, nom. While you've been enjoying that, I've taken the liberty of slicing up the pizza. Thank you, Jade! Yeah, how considerate. Wait. These slices seem rather uneven. My apologies. I'm afraid I botched it a bit. It's clear to see that there are larger and smaller slices. One would think you'd be more skillful than that, Jade. It was intentional, let's be real here. Oh dear. I want the biggest piece, but you're the smallest creature. Excuse me, that piece is in front of me. It's poor manners to reach in front of someone else. Completely correct. Now we see why he botched it. He wanted them all to fight for it. He's like, fight. Now fight for it. Wait. In that case, all I gotta do is spin the plate so the biggest slice is in front of me. Honestly, he's right. I mean, he is right. You should have used a different argument, Riddle. Good try. Good try, Betty. Some pizza toppings went flying off. Grim, you don't have to spin the plate like it's some disc at a freaking rave party. Right into Malleus's face! Uh-oh. That's the same thing I said. Uh-oh. You too. Oh? That was weird. This isn't my fault. Eric, you stole the whole thing, right? No, Mazur. Whatever. So, yeah, words and names. Nicknames for people. It's never good to argue over food. The time we spend savoring each bite is irreplaceable. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Yeah? Are you? Or are you only sorry it didn't cause more of a ruckus? Their poor pizza cutting skills have spoiled such a fun meal. Not that you work at a restaurant. almost all the time or anything. Jade! You messed up on purpose because you knew Grim would cause a scene, didn't you? I wish I had my slice now. He just probably picked up a piece at random. C'est bon? The savory prosciutto with the creamy and mild mozzarella. Ooh! They chose mozzarella? Heck yeah, they chose right! That's what I heard. They chose correct for the cheese. Blend together for a positively exquisite flavor. Someone take a slice and slap Jade with it. Food fight! Food fight! Yeah, it's not gonna be me. I am not starting a fight with Jade. No, thank you. And the crispy pizza crust, drizzled with olive oil, is airy and aromatic. Alright, either they hired somebody who is in fact Italian, they're like, yeah, this is how we do it. Or they super looked into how they make certain things. I suggest you all have your slices before they get cold. Okay, I'll just take whatever's right in front of me. Oh. Now that is some tasty pizza. Thank you, Rook. You saved us all. You saved us all, Rook. Done and done. What a delicious meal. I quite liked both the saltimbocca and the pizza. That was such a fine lunch. You know what we have to do now, Dumpster Bunny? I want to know how people ended up trying to say the food names. Other streamers, you know? I want to know now. We gotta find out. We gotta find out. Ari, I guess you're pulling for the future cater card? Which cater card? What future cater card? Is it birthday? Birthday card? Guys, are you still with me? Is everyone still there? I got a notification that my internet super dropped just then. Hi, sweetie, come on over, love. Come on over, love. You can come up on the desk, baby. Come here, I'll move my snackies. Yes? You come on up, baby. You wanna be snuggied? You can come be snuggied, sweetheart. Come on over, little rover. Sage, hi, look. It's Mommy, hi. I can tell you want to be on the desk. Well, I'll just leave her be then. No, I'm dead now, and it's all your fault. No. I plead the fifth. I'm innocent, though. Innocent till proven guilty. You have no proof. It wasn't me. It was my ISP again. Yeah, I don't know why. It just dropped really, really low all of a sudden, and it came back. Luckily it came back. There better not be playing games with me again, or I'm going to go riot and take pitchforks and torches to your place. ISP, I've had it. All right. But yeah, the Chip and Dale's restaurant event. Caterer's getting a card. Oh my god. Yes, I'm pulling for it. Yes, you better believe it. Also, Azul is in that as well, and they both look fantastic. I did see the art on Twitter before. But you guys are happy I've been to that ham now. Not really, Grim. We would have probably had a ham regardless. I can't believe you're actually bragging about that horrific faux pas. That means we ate the ham that Grim bit into. I'm sure he carved it out, though. He only probably had a little bite. Look at his little face. There's only so much of that leg of ham he could have gotten to with one bite. Now that you mention it, I suppose it does. Yeah, most cooks would be like, okay, you pay for it, but they would still be at least decent enough to carve out that one segment. Chip and dips? Oh, that's so cute. Dwelling on it now is hardly constructive. Consider it part of the adventure of this trip. Your positivity never ceases to amaze me, Rook. Now let's move on to more sightseeing. You want me to, like, go around walking after eating? Then again, this was a rather relatively light meal, so... I swear, if they call French fries chips! That hit the spot. There's a puppet show over there. So there he is. Those are hand puppets they're using. Perhaps we could try it out as well. What? That's what I was gonna say too, Riddle. I actually didn't even read what he said. What? Excuse me. Well, Jake just swiped the puppets right in the middle of the show. That's easily as much of a faux pas as Grim biting into that ham. No way! This is worse! Technically mildly true. Technically mildly true. If he was in the middle of a show and he interrupted it for everybody, Grim just interrupted it for like us and the owner. So don't worry, in the city it's perfectly acceptable to take puppets and use them to put on your own show. But in the middle of someone else's show? I don't think so. It's not a joke? I understand the custom arose after a mermaid unaccustomed to life on land unwittingly took a show puppet. Ah, okay. Getting onlookers to take part makes the puppet show more engaging. I see, so it's like an attraction. Interesting. May we join in? Proprietor, sure, go right ahead. Thank you kindly. Now, let's all put our puppets on. You would not find me participating in this one. Sorry, it seems fun, but it's also just, I don't know, oddly awkward in a way. Alright, I'll give it a try. Oh yeah, if you notice my new occasional notification about joining the Discord as well, because I realize most people put that up there to remind others to join their Discord, and I just don't do it often enough. But we sometimes host different things during, in our Discord in particular, and sometimes I don't post it, like, publicly, because I'd rather more, people that are involved to see it first. It just is. Sometimes we'll go in there and watch movies or anime and stuff. Like when Season 2 for Twist Wonderland comes out. I'll see you all there. I'll see you all there. Dumpster Bunny! We didn't do the giveaway poll during the last... I did it again. Oh no. Alright, since I still remember it, we're gonna go ahead and do the poll now. Okay, so these are the two that are listed for the giveaway. Oops, I know. We were pre-occupied. Alright. Close. Giveaway. There it is. Oh, so you were still accepting people. You just didn't want to work properly. Weird. Look, what are we looking at? Zippy. Food is important. You are completely correct. Completely understandable. Alright, draw winner, please. Oh, hey, okay. Well, now we know who it is. Here you go, chat. I'll let you see the winner. Ta-da! It's Kite. Round of applause. Yay, 25% chance to win. Wow. Kite, you gotta go start pulling out some banners. You won the 25%. me screenshot that so I make sure I give it to Kite later when they show up. And that is up to $15 card of their choosing that I can actually send them through like PayPal because that's the easiest way to do it. Or a subscription-based service for any of the major games we play. Or equivalent. Like saying, hey, I want some funny gems in Twist in Wonderland. You could do that too. I've figured it out, you know? Google Play cards exist. Bum, bum, dum. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. I realized I had a message that I didn't get to either. Also, Dumpster Bunny, check your DMs here in a minute. Oh. Why? Because, it's the Shiny Penny month, okay? We're coming up to the Shiny Penny for our beautiful, amazing mods. Do you remember the Shiny Penny? Maybe I need to add that as an emote in my own server. A penny, just a random penny. I need to lower the brightness on my screen. Dear Lord, me too. Like I was out the other day, and sometimes when the sun be shining, I put my brightness like almost all the way up, if not all the way up. And then I look at it again, and it's like, blind, help, Ooh, that stuttered again. There we go. Alrighty. An element of novelty. A girl rescued me. She was singing. She had the most beautiful voice. Cut! Riddle, you're way too stilted. You don't gotta say it like you're in the one made of wood. Look, what do you expect? I've never put on a puppet show before. Actually, I think your poor delivery added an element of novelty for the audience. That's not a compliment, Jade. I think it was cute. A rook should be good, right? Right? A lone girl rescued me. I could hear her singing on the wind. It was like basking in the rays of the morning sun. You and I walk, you and I run, ever together under the sun, holding your hand, feeling the wind in your little world. Our little world? Wow. At this point, it's a different play altogether. Yeah, there are some occasional bursts of lag, but they fast only a second. Well, yeah, I only had one lag for my actual internet this entire time. But, Twisted Wonderland is occasionally, like, skipping. It's like, you know, type of thing. And, like, a record. I just don't know why. Record. I'm gonna put the D in that better. Get it? I'm better. You went way overboard with the script rewrites. And all those musical numbers he keeps sticking in are just annoying. Is Disney being self-reflective right now? I think you're being self-reflective. Oh la la, it seems this wasn't to Monsieur Luce's taste. Look, shout out to the English VA who takes on to rooks. Words, good luck. You know, I salute you, brave soldier. The way you immerse yourself in your own world to the point of ignoring the audience altogether is truly hysterical. I mean, distinctive. I'm surprised. Matt Mercer, my king! Yep, you better believe it. He's so cool. If I recall correctly, didn't he do like a lot of different songs, right, Matt Mercer? I haven't seen him in a bit. But we did get to hear him slightly, just a little bit, in the anime, luckily. And he was already doing fantastic. He really was. An icon. Low-key, not so low-key. They went so hard with the VA casting. I'm so proud. Considering your frequent interactions with the Film Research Club, I'd have expected you to be better at putting on plays. Oh, I adore theater and film, puppet shows included, of course. But watching them was altogether different from producing one myself. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Now that I've tried it, I have a newfound appreciation for the remarkable skill that puppeteers possess. The one role I know on the top of my head is Chrome Fire Emblem. Yeah. Okay, yeah, see, I still curious about Fire Emblem. This was a wonderful experience. I must thank the proprietor before allowing it. Oh, look at Malleus! Jen, look at him down there! Oh, I've never seen him so short before. This is an angle of his head I don't think we've ever seen, just because he's like so much taller than the majority of the cast. It's so funny. A girl rescued me. She was singing. She had the most beautiful... Hey, Horton! Your horns have been sticking out this whole time! Don't be rude, he can't help where his horns are. What is he supposed to do? Actually, couldn't he just put like the puppets on his horns? Wait a minute, I'm cooking. They're standing out more than the puppets. Oh, are they? You are rather tall, Malleus. It would be hard for you to completely hide yourself behind this small booth. I'm glad we pointed it out. The way his horns bobbed along every time the puppets moved, they drew the audience's gaze so much one would say they were compelling in their own right. Aw, poor Malleus. Honestly, he probably could have put the puppets on there. Not so low-key. Have I played the Stanley I'm dying here! Parable, no. I don't think so. I have not. I have seen a friend like play some of it though. Just a little bit. But it is very interesting. I believe it's my turn now, if I may. Is he gonna actually like super excel? A girl rescued me. She was singing. She had the most beautiful voice. Wow, this is actually good! I think you've swallowed a bit too much seawater. Off we go. Ooh, good stuff! That was the butler, I believe. The way he changed the pitch of his voice made the difference very apparent. Yeah, so it was Eric. She had the most beautiful voice. And his like second mate or his butler or something came over. He's like, Eric, let's get you back to the palace. I don't think you're doing too well, home dog. You're hallucinating women in the ocean. Leech is truly skilled. He could do anything. Oh, now he's barking? Arf, arf, arf. He can even imitate a dog? I guess so. Oh, he sounds exactly like a real dog. You're good, Jade. Nicely done. You swapped between so many different puppets, portraying all manner of characters. I feel like Jade excels at that just because he's always like observing everything around him and everyone around him, just for the mild ability or opportunity to make use of it, you know? I've become a big fan of Prince Charming. He's funny. Yes. Yes. For Cinderella, right? That one's Prince Charming, isn't it? Yeah. I really liked number 3. Cinderella 3 was super good. Cinderella 2 was kind of more like almost a TV series-esque thing they had going on. It didn't seem like a major movie. But the Twist in Time one really brought Prince Charming into the forefront. And he's like, I refuse to let you take a step down these stairs. Prince Charming goes, okay, and just jumps out a window. That was good. That was really, really good. Gave him a lot more depth. It was very great. Yeah, from Order of Princes that have done a lot in the, I guess, what is it, traditional Disney movies, the traditional princess movies, I would say is Eric or Philip. They're kind of almost tying for number 1, but we did hear a lot more dialogue from Eric. And then solid at number 2 is definitely Prince Charming, just because he didn't have a big role in his first movie. He had a bigger role in movie 3. I still think Naveen is the hottest. Okay, no, you're making another very strong case. It was very unique to not have a prince, like birth prince, come in for Aladdin. And then and then Naveen. I do think he had such a good personality for Princess and the Frog. Yeah. Honestly, I was actually so happy that they started giving more into the princes. And the Princess and the Frog was super solid. Because it was kind of the opposite of Aladdin, right? You had the princess and then the commoner for Aladdin, and then you had the prince and the commoner for Princess and the Frog. Yeah, he was pretty solid. He even had like hobbies. He even showed you he had hobbies. All while voicing each puppet in a different way, switching at incredible speed. I'm honored by your praise. Amazing, how did you learn to do that? Practice, of course, but I still have a ways to go before I fully master the craft. Next up, I believe it's your turn. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do it to me, Jade! Not like this. Oh, and human, I gotta say. Was it bad? Did I do terrible? Was it kind of cooked? Not like the good way, like burnt, crispy, like Gonzo Alonzo? No, it was lousy, Airy. Then again, it was so bad I busted my gut laughing. Yeah, you get to sleep outside tonight. I hope you know that. When we get back to the dormitory, I'll put like your cat bed outside, and you're sleeping out there. Congratulations. Yes, it was truly a wonderful show. What's this? The booth doesn't just put on shows, but also sells a variety of puppets. So it does. Perhaps we could pick up some as a way of thanking the proprietor for allowing us to put on those shows. Trill. No, that's fair enough. Now I want an event of going to Sam's home. Oh my goodness. Like his, yes, please. I'm really enjoying going to these varied locations for all these different events they have coming out. I want to see more. More. I want more. Because there was the, what's it, Kaleem and Jamil's home, turf, right? For the something silk sand. I can't remember the full title. So we already did the Aladdin one in all technicality. I agree, Dumpster Bunny. Let's go to Sam's. Next. Let's go to his stomping grounds. I see a lot of sea creatures. I suppose it is a port town. Oh yes, I should buy some for Azul and Floyd. You're getting the puppets? Yes, I think I'll get an octopus for Azul and a moray for Floyd. And a moray for myself, of course. Aww. Say whatever you want. They might always pull pranks on each other, but they do genuinely care for each other at the same time. We'll put on a puppet show at the Mushroom Lounge sometime. You should come by and see it. Yeah, and Azul's gonna be like held hostage between the two brothers. He's like, I don't want to put on a puppet show, guys. But Azul, you are now attached to us, literally at the hip. You have to participate. I am not saying that. That sounds delightful. Are you certain that claim will come to pass? Yes, you can count on it. Uh-oh. Have you watched the real-time fan dub of Kingdom Hearts? No, I have not, actually. Feel free to send it to me in Discord, or like a little linky link in here during our next ad break or something. Very well, since you've invited me, I'll look forward to it. There's no way those two would be happy about putting on a puppet show. He's gonna use some serious blackmail. You sure it's so freaking funny. I'll get a small clip. Okay. Never thought I'd actually feel sympathy for Azul and Floyd. Excuse me, may I purchase these puppets? Of course. Oh, there's a bunch of souvenirs on sale over there, too. Let's go see what they have, shall we? You know, it's been so long since I've gone on an actual adventure vacation. You know, out of the area. Vacation, it's making me really want to go. Zippy. I do own several pairs. Are we talking about shoes? I'm gonna assume it's shoes. I could be wrong. What's this long pole-looking thing? That's a telescope, a rather old-fashioned one. It looks like the kind that sailors would use in the olden days. Yes, it's popular as a port town souvenir. It doesn't work as well as modern commercial telescopes, of course. True, modern telescopes and binoculars are technological marvels. That even holds true for opera binoculars. They have lenses with layers of coating that provide a clear, illuminated view even when the stage is dark. Actually, I never really thought of it like that. So we go buy a pair of binoculars. We gotta test it out. Quick, we have to know. And since they give you a wide field of view at low magnification, it's easy to take in the whole stage and track the most minor of movements. There are even ones with image stabilization, enabling you to enjoy a play without worrying about keeping your hands steady. Wow! Have we really advanced so far in the world? I know some Pew Pew things have like a viewfinder. I'm guessing they're also that like considerable advance too, right? For Pew Pews? Huh. Not only that, but they come in compact, elegant designs that make them easy to carry around. Alright, I do confess I have like one pair of binoculars and they open and close, so it looks like it's probably about the size of a regular nowadays cell phone. Slightly smaller, perhaps. What are you talking about, Pew Pews? I was saying the viewfinders on them, right? I know some people with Pew Pews, and they have like these expensive little thing, like viewfinders. I'm not a Pew Pew person. I don't know. But it's very interesting to think about how far advancement for like lenses has come, right? Like even back in my day, they didn't have shading lenses that could change how shaded they were in the light. Like my grandmama has a pair of glasses like that. She'll go outside and the sun is like, oh, ow, I'm blind. And so it starts shading the lens, and then she goes back inside, and they go back to normal. Very interesting. You're quite well informed. You almost sound like an expert in the field. Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he studied a lot of binoculars. Mm-hmm. Well, I do own several pairs. Several? I don't own any old-fashioned types like these, though. This gorgeous design is tasteful in its own right. I'd love to add one of these to my collection. I'll buy it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Rook would be an expert. I think he actually has, like, a couple pairs in, like, different cards, right? I think there was, like, one where he was, like, in a tree and he had, like, binoculars. And I can't remember if his Beans Day had that too. I could be incorrect, but I think there are a few cards where he has those. Thank you for your purchase. One moment, please. I was under the impression one telescope or pair of binoculars would be enough for anyone, but clearly not in your case. Here you are, sir. Let us see. Okay. Oh, they've got cans of tuna for sale over there. A whole bowl of them. Okay, no. Listen, Grim, we're on vacation. We're on a trip. We could get regular tuna elsewhere, unless that sale is like super uber awesome. Then no. Fine. 1 to 2 cans, then. Canned tuna is actually one of Sunshine Land's specialties. You have to at least try it, right? 2 cans. What? It is? Yes, you see, tuna is ordinarily canned using a vegetable oil. But in the Sunshine Lands, they use olive oil. I thought that was a common thing to do. Is it actually usually vegetable oil? Olive oil is not common, comparatively? I always used olive oil. Are you for real? I have to search it now. Do you have tuna can money? Good point, Grim. Yeah, where's your money for it? On sale? Would it be considering on sale? But just for the experience, I would at least get him 1 tuna can, at least. Just because it probably tastes completely different. I'm also searching this. Hold on. Tuna can and is it really? I avoid seafood like the plague. Tuna, is usually canned and offering high protein, packed in oil, often soybean or sunflower oil for moisture and flavor. Okay, so it's actually much more popular for soybean or sunflower oil. It could use motor oil and I wouldn't know. See, I'm also a weirdo. I'll get some like sardines. And it's usually like an olive oil. Right? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Interesting. As the tuna ends up taking on some of that rich olive flavor. And when you use that canned tuna in salads or the like, that olive oil it's packed in also doubles as a dressing. Correct? I thought that was just more of a commonality to use that. Though I know sunflower or sunseed or whatever it was is also rather popular. I don't know. Do we even use vegetable oil in my family? Or do olives taste like. My favorite olive is the green olive. They're super good. I also like snacking with like, I'll get these like gigantic green olives and they have garlic inside of them. Very good snacking. I kind of want some now. I think I'm out though. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see. I wonder if that is also technically has a specific word. I want sunflower seeds now. I am also an enjoyer of sunflower seeds. Hi. I like the spicy or the ranch flavored ones. Like regular flavors, okay, it depends. Because some sunflower seeds kind of tend to be like bleh. Some of them I think could get a little overcooked. Slightly salted is the thing. I know, super good. Oh, here it is. All right, I'm gonna show you my favorite brand. Even here, not sponsored, but boom, these are amazing. But they have such amazingly large olives, and it has garlic inside. Very tasty snackies. I want some. I'm kind of jealous now. I want some. Oh, what is this one? Ooh! I want some, chat. I want some! I know what I'm buying tomorrow. I gotta go grocery shopping anyway after the season because all the funny Christmas food is almost gone, so it's time. Incidentally, we used Sunshine Land's tuna for our sandwiches at the Mushroom Lounge. Oh! Okay, so we're just gonna, like, not return to Night Raven College. We're staying here, right? We're living in the Sunshine Lands, because clearly this is my people, and I'm no longer leaving. Mazola says no other kind tastes nearly as good. He's correct. And Azul would be completely correct in that manner. Now I'm even more excited to visit. I thought that was Grim. Whoops. Now I'm even more excited to visit. Yeah, I agree. Girl, we're brokies. Ramshackle is as good as we're gonna get. No. Okay, but what if we started our own garden in the back, you know? I think that's what we should do. We're, like, food for us over in freaking Night Raven College is probably super expensive, especially because Grim is eating us out of house and home, quite literally. He'd probably tune on a wall late at night. Let's be real. I think we need to start our own garden. And then, like, have some of the ghosts, like, guard it so Grim can't get to it. I think this is a plan. Ooh, or we can ask Riddle to, like, charm or curse, like, some hedges. And if Grim gets anywhere near the garden, it just kind of like yoinky sploikies him away or throws him. Perfect idea. We need our own garden in Ramshackle. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna buy some to take back with me. With what money, Grim? Truly a souvenir suited to you. Oh, hey, they got tuna in jars, too. All of it looks so good. Those are jars of hand-processed high-end tuna. Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone get Grim away from the freaking stall. Eesh, it's expensive. I gotta go with quantity over quality. Look at the regular stuff. A small mercy has been given to us, chat. A very little mercy. We actually looked at the price. It's a late Christmas miracle. He actually looked at the price tags. Thank you for your purchase. I can't believe it happened. He looked at the price tag. There's so much for sale, it's hard to decide what to buy. It makes me feel like I'm on a treasure hunt. For sure. What other kind of neat stuff's around here? Huh? Check out this bottle. It's got a whole model ship inside. I actually have one of those. by the way. His half-brain cells shot a tiny spark. Erie, take notes. Hey!
My brain sometimes does that too. I'll have you know. Everybody who helps me with my funny stream stuff, they appreciate my work.
Oh, we might be lucky enough to have our new emotes upcoming Monday or Tuesday, because my amazing emote maker, they are credited down below if you're curious. They do almost every single emote I have, and we're getting more officially. It is, I think, actually almost finished, because they were sending me like the screenshots of their progress, and I was like, wow, you're like almost done. They're pretty quick. Kind of always surprised, because I told them even to like take a break, holidays, and I was like, it's fine. But then we're working anyway.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
Oh, Lily has brought me back a ship in a bottle as a souvenir before.
Huh? Wait a minute. The ship's bigger than the opening to the bottle. Something's fishy here. How'd they manage to squeeze it in?
Very observant, Grim. The truth is, they put the ship in when it's still a baby and it grows up inside the bottle. I couldn't even see that sentence without almost laughing.
You put the tiny ship in and then it grows.
Is that how it works?
This ship's alive?
Of course it isn't. Don't tease him, Jade. They build the model ship inside the bottle, Monsieur. Monsieur? I can't. I'm sorry, Rook. I try. They insert tiny components and assemble them with tweezers. Yeah, I would actually lose my freaking mind. Shout out to anybody who designs ships in a bottle. You guys are built different, like a whole nother level, like holy carp type of level, you know? What a hassle, right? But it's super impressive when it all comes together. It looks like a full-fledged seafaring vessel. Assembling one would be a very laborious task, yeah. Couldn't you simply use magic for that? It would ruin the fun, though. Mages capable of the precision needed to assemble such a minute model aren't exactly commonplace. Is that right? I notice all of the ships in a bottle on sale. Here are the same model. According to the legend, the Forever Float ceremony originated from held their wedding on the deck of a ship. This ship design comes up frequently in picture books and other illustrations. That's so cool, though.
Yeah.
I agree, it is a cool design.
Huh? You gonna buy this too, Hedge Human?
It would make an excellent decoration for your room. It's very emblematic of Ultramarine City.
All right, let me wrap that up for you. Guess we bought it after all, huh?
I hold my own. I suppose the prevalence of horses here is why the shop sells so many horse-related souvenirs. There are photos and illustrations, wood carvings, silver charms. They sell horse tack as well. Perhaps I'll get something for Silver and Savick. Aww! Savick would be so happy.
Aww.
Silver as well, but a lot more subtle. But what to choose? They've got saddles, reins, horseshoes. Rosehearts, you're familiar with horseback riding. He is the leader of the club. I mean, I would assume so. It seems they both hold your horsemanship in high regard. Aww.
That's so cute.
Also, I think Riddle got like super lucky with who joined the equestrian club. specifically because both Silver and Sebek would super take him seriously in all manner of speaking for what he says, just because he's their senior in the club and he's the leader, right? Like, imagine Floyd decided to join the equestrian club. Good luck, Riddle. Good luck, buddy. Do they? They're both quite good themselves, so I'd say I'd hold my own in their company. See? Yeah. A suitable souvenir for equestrians. Perhaps brushes to groom their mounts.
Also, when am I getting that Civic Equestrian Club card, huh? Huh? That's another thing we gotta save for a dumpster bunny. The Equestrian Club outfits. Oh no.
Oh, brushes, I see many different kinds here. Which would be best for them?
Hopefully not soon, TM. Hopefully. Cross your fingers.
Need some time to save. Uh-oh. What did you go broke for?
The bee.
Let's see. Silver mentions wanting to put extra effort into hoof care for the next riding competition. In which case, he'd probably appreciate one of these brushes with stiff bristles suited for cleaning hooves. As for Sebek, he's been wanting a thinning comb, as I recall. Something to help smooth out his mount's shaggy mane so he can braid it. Yeah, if you guys have not seen Sebek's Equestrian Club card art, you should. I really love the attention to details all the equestrian clubs have to their horses. It's so cute. Like, they're all varied, right? I love it. It's just so cute. I'm gonna go broke for the New Year's Jack card.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy.
It's important to ensure the horse looks its best at competitions. And I'm sure Sebek would love it even more if the comb came from you.
Oh, Riddle knows.
Oh, Riddle knows, indeed. Fascinating. Your insight has been most helpful. From listening to you speak, I could tell that they both take their club activities quite seriously. It's good to be diligent, to commend them both for their efforts. Commend. I shall purchase this hoof brush and this thinning comb. Great choice, I'll back them up.
Clock him, Riddle. I'm sure there's enough of Sebek yapping about Malleus while in the club too. He'll probably be like brushing his pony's hair, and then all of a sudden go, "This dark mane reminds me of Malleus,"
or something, you know.
I actually do not. Hold on, I gotta search.
Okay, yeah, Tempest. So Sebek's horse's name is Tempest. Okay. A dark horse that Sebek elevates as a prince. Wait, was I actually super on point? Did he choose Tempest in particular because it reminded him of Malleus? Am I correct?
I was just randomly,
spinning that off. Huh. What's Riddles? Riddles... horse... name? Is it for Paul? I don't see his horse name. Huh. Riddle's horse name, yeah. Oh, it is for Paul. Oh, okay. I referenced to the Vorpal sword from Lewis Carroll's poem Jabberwocky. Oh, that is so cool. I love that little attention to detail. What's Silver's horse's name? Twist. Samson. Oh, Prince Phyllis's horse in Sleeping Beauty. Of course, of course. So we have Tempest, Forepaw, and Samson.
Good, all good ponies, all good ponies.
Where to next?
Hey, Earring! Ah! What did you do to me? How'd you like my water gun? How about you like your water gun up a place that the sun doesn't shine?
That startled me.
And it was very bright.
You can't take your eyes off of Grim for a second, can you? No, no, I cannot. You're completely correct. No, I cannot. Is that a water gun shaped like a fish?
Huh, I guess so.
This is another currency we ended up getting for this event as well.
The little water fishies. Yep, bought it over there. It's a perfect weapon to soak my henchman with.
Awesome. Can I borrow it next?
Don't let out what you can't take, punk.
Is that what that was? Yeah. I can't remember the other one. Oh, Coral. We had Coral and then the bush foosh fishy thing. I see the place selling them now. In the boat date that the Prince and Mermaid went on in the legends, there were fish in the cove who circled the ship, spouting seawater like a fountain. Someone made a water gun based on that visual, and it became a tremendous hit. I was gonna throw it off this cliff into the ocean. What'd you say to using these guns when we give our trials of love tomorrow? Fair enough. Spraying seawater from boats? What a charming little prank. Couldn't you simply use magic to splash water on them without going to all the extra trouble? Okay, but apparently I'm magicless here, so I kinda need it. No. Keeping things playful will add an element of excitement to the ceremony. Indeed, we could also keep our magic in reserve and escalate our way up to that gradually.
Isn't that nice? So nice.
Oh, really? What an amusing thought. Very well, I shall purchase one of my own. I like that idea as well. Let's all get one. Okay. I appreciate you stopping in.
Well, we got our fish blaster. Oh, and we're on an ad break. Okay. Ad break time. I will see everyone after. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Everyone, look over there. People are dancing under that tent. Yes, dancing is a celebrated pastime in the Sunshine Lands. This takes me back. I remember seeing people dancing in this plaza years ago. I was terribly unaccustomed to bipedal walking at the time, so the sight of people dancing so freely on land was positively dazzling to me. That helped motivate me to practice walking. And over time, I gradually mastered not only walking, but running as well.
Yeah, that's gotta be, like,
an interesting thing. Also, they made an opening that has the vibe of Simple and Clean, down to a T. And it's so good. I both look forward to it, but I'm also both afraid. Yeah, when I get a little bit more time, we need to have like just chatting stream and just hanging out while I work on stuff, and then like reacting to stuff.
Hi, Sanji Boo.
Coming here makes me want to move my body more. On that note, would you all care to join in on the dancing?
No. I'll just sit here. I don't want to dance.
How would that work? I've practiced ballroom and party dancing. But they're doing some sort of festival dance I don't know the steps to. Likewise, actually.
Also, how does one learn party dancing? Like, huh?
No, you should never think it. Simply have fun dancing to the music as you see fit. The same principle applies to both parties and festivals. Is that right? Today is as good as any to try something new, I suppose. Having fun dancing as I see fit is too much of a challenge for me. But do they say, when in foreign land, who has the local zoo? Let's turn that frown of yours upside down, Riddle. Come along now.
Oh! Riddle's getting kidnapped! Wait, someone help! Riddle, no! Come on, let's get dancing, Harry!
How about no? How about nah? Is anybody in chat, like, actually interested in dancing? Guess I'm not. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be nervous about it. I'm just like, I don't know. It's just not a me thing. Don't worry, Ari. I'll lead. Uh-oh. No matter how terrible you might be, I'll make sure you look good. Watching people dance, maybe?
I guess, I don't know.
It also seems like awkward to me. I would totally be the person that just like lives at the punch bowl. I'm just not interested. I don't know. That's like,
For any dances we had ever,
for any of my schooling systems I went to, I never went. I never went. Not a single one. I ended up just going to do other things with my friends. Like, they didn't go either, so. Don't touch me, Jade. Oh, wait, no, you're right. Unless it's that right foot this time. Cha-cha real smooth.
dun 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 dun.
Yeah, that one's not too bad. I mean, like, I guess decently known relative group dances are not too terrible. Thriller. Thriller was also be a good one. Look at the way they're dancing. That looks so much fun. You're right. Want to join? Oh, everyone's getting into the groove.
Aw, that's so cute though.
Just look at him shuffling around. I never could have imagined this when I was younger. Dancing is delightful.
Aw, so cute.
Thank you for making this such a memorable experience, everyone.
Shuffle, shuffle. Well, that's nice.
Chapter 8, My Whole Heart.
Ah, that was fun.
You were both fantastic. You think so? I was focused so hard on coordinating with everyone around me. It was all a blur.
That too.
I had reservations about such lively dancing at first, but after trying it, it wasn't so bad after all. It never hurts to try new things. I have one more thing to share with Lilia and the others now. The onlookers were all in a tizzy about Malleus. I could hear them whispering his name.
Oh, Malleus being popular.
I see why, considering how elegant and eye-catching his dancing was. You seem to enjoy yourself as well, Jade. Are you satisfied? Oh, I sprained my ankle trying this new thing.
I would most certainly trip by now. I guarantee it.
Yes, very much so. In fact, what if you mark the occasion by putting on the same dance in class sometime? There's no occasion to mark. Absolutely not. Well, Alas, what a pity. But it's about time we return to the wharf.
Oh, okay. Itchy nose.
Whoa there. All right, everyone. We're here. Thank you for the ride.
It's Mama Leech. I missed ya. Hello, Mama Leech. It's been a bit.
Welcome back. Did you enjoy yourselves? I certainly did. The view of the city from Sea Glass Park was breathtakingly beautiful. Très bien.
The grub we had at the Port Plaza Tavarna was real good.
Yeah, that you mean that you chomped on the ham? There was also an intriguing puppet show of a play I would normally never see. It was quite a valuable experience. The dancing was embarrassing, but it was surprisingly fun once I tried it. We also purchased lots of souvenirs. I'm sure Floyd and Azul will love theirs.
Oh, we got a typo, chat. Write it down. We caught him. We finally caught a typo.
His new name is Floyd. Drop the D. How lovely to hear. I'm so glad you've all had such a grand time. I was quite productive myself. Those practice boats you asked for are ready. Thank you. Shall we start practicing, everyone? Yes, let's. I'll be counting on your guidance, Leech. I want you to be able to row faster than I can fly tomorrow. That's kind of horrifying.
If Malleus can row faster than he can fly, I'm scared. That's a speedboat, Malleus, not a rowboat.
There's a difference. I'll do my best. You'll be using the boats at the pier over there. You've got one for each of us. Thank you. Aww, keep at it, Jade. I have no doubt you'll create a truly wonderful forever float.
Blech.
You have my full support. Thank you, Mother. I've dreamed of this for a long time. I won't let the opportunity you've given me go to waste. Rest assured. My, how confident. I can't wait to see what you'll do. Pookie.
Every time she does it, I'm scared.
Thank you, Pookie Kachabla.
Thank you. You're my furry baby. Furry baby gets a little head pats. Fuzzy, 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 fuzz.
I'm scared every time she jumps off my computer. I hate it here. I'll see you later, everyone. Alright, now for a little boating premiere for the uninitiated. Oh, primer, not premiere. My bad. When I take my boat out to view our course, I'd like to burn the imagery of the spectacular location into my memory. Certainly, by all means. Merci. If you'll excuse me then.
Oh, there it goes.
Malleus, Riddle, we'll begin boating practice in a moment. But a word of warning to both of you first. Bring our water wings.
I got my floaties, just in case.
You've grown rather serious all of a sudden. What is it? The sea is a dangerous place. The slightest misstep can lead to terrible accidents. And sometimes those accidents can cost lives. Too real. Like an accident last summer happened, where I live, where people did not turn on their boat lights in the dead of night. So they ended up hitting another boat in the dead of night. And, the ones who didn't turn on their lights are the ones who made it out, and the ones who actually properly followed, regular protocol are the ones who did not make it out.
Just saying.
He's right. He is completely correct. You know what I want to see a fan art of? Huh?
What fan art? I'm curious.
So expect you both to take these boating lessons seriously and treat them as a matter of life and death.
Actor AU, the Twist Crew! Do we not have one yet?
That'd be interesting. I do want to have a good time with my upperclassmen and classmates, of course. But I say this with your well-being in mind. You must always follow my instructions without question out on the water. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, I promise I will. Yeah, Riddle most certainly will follow the rules. When there's potential danger involved, it only makes sense to defer to the orders of someone more experienced.
You haven't seen any? Kinda surprised.
Boating is a matter of life and death. I'm not weak like children of man, and my boat turning over would hardly be a bother, much less do me any harm. Nevertheless, I'm not taking part in this with anything less than my whole heart. Exactly, because even if it may not bother him, if his boat capsizes and it gets in the way of another boat, well, it's another person's problem now. That would be an affront to the ceremony. I shall follow your directions, Leech. Thank you. Then let's begin.
Alrighty. What do we doing?
First, step into your boats, okay? I already failed the first step, by the way. Alright, then, What's wrong with these boats? It's wobbling rather wildly. It feels like it might capsize at any moment. When you step in, your weight shifts to one side of the boat, making it prone to rocking. Yeah! That's the trick. It's getting into the boat and then getting back out of the boat. Especially if you've been sitting in it for a significant amount of time and your legs start falling asleep and or you have sea legs. So, you know. The safest thing to do is to quickly make your way toward the center of the boat and sit down. I see. Yes, it stopped rocking now that I'm seated. Keep your legs fully extended along the bottom of the boat. Oars can bump into raised knees, obstructing your rowing.
So wouldn't rowing be like
super horrendous for people that are extra tall? Right? I think I remember seeing a YouTuber that was like 6'3" or something try to go into a gondola, and it was just horrendous. Taking that tall people! Us short people have something for once. Next, take hold of your oars and position them to so the blades on the end are submerged. Okay? Now, we'll start rowing. Guys, we made it to the rowing portion. Extend your arms and then draw them both back at the same time. As you do, make a semicircle with your oar. Very well, I'll try. Here. Likewise. Oh, uh-oh. Leech. I just went backwards. So did I. That's because you're both sitting backwards. Backwards? Yes, for correct rowing posture, your back needs to face the prow. Yeah. Your back muscles are what pull the oars. Therefore, your back should be facing forward. Yeah, we got problems. And hello, Yuzu!
How's your day been so far?
Hope it's been well, and if it has not, I hope it gets better. Just a little bit. Or at least you have a good sleep tonight, you know? You could have told us that when we sat down! It would have spared us any unnecessary waste of time if you had. But why would he do that? It's so much more fun this way. Right? You both speak soundly, but as I told you, you must follow my instructions out on the water.
I think he's having a power trip. Someone help.
Good. Grinding on Dragon Ball and Wind Meaties today. Ooh. Okay. Well, good luck. I did hear they just had a, they just announced more expansion coming out soon, or they just did it. Yeah, so good luck, Yuzu. Telling me I should have pointed something out sooner is subjective criticism. Could you please refrain from doing that? Bleach is rather right. We won't learn anything if we keep stopping the training over minor issues. Fair enough. There is a point in that, true. A fair point, yes. Perhaps as an amateur, it wasn't my place to offer criticism. My apologies, Jade. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the lower range of voice today. I try. But it just low-key bothers me. Aw, some of my VOD later so I can learn some of the story. Ew. Yeah, my VODs go all the way back to book 1. To be fair. And I do have the book event stories and the main storyline also caught up in my VODs. So the different playlists. Back to the lesson, then. Turn your backs to face the prow and row again. Like this? Is it getting somewhere? Oh, I moved forward this time. Yay, we're making headway for sure. Yes, my boat is also advancing. Things are going quite well. Excellent work for both of you. Oh? Could it hold for at least 6 hours a day for a week? What? What could hold? Oops, I hit the wrong button on something. Hold on. Malleus, you're splashing quite a bit. Slamming the blade into the water surface like that is a waste of rowing strength. To be fair, Jade, I don't think Malleus is gonna run out of strength very quickly. Relax at the top of the stroke and let the oar dip gently back into the water so that it doesn't splash as much. So I'm guessing it's kind of just like cupping the water, Interesting. I'll try that. Oh, this is much smoother. A cleaner, quieter stroke makes rowing much easier. How wonderful. Riddle, the trick to rowing is to use your whole upper body, not just your arms. Have you guys ever seen people who do rowing competitions professionally and stuff? It's crazy. It's a lot of shoulder and upper back work. Malleus, you would also do well to avoid bending your arms too much. I'll try to be more mindful of that. This is going nicely. Now, let me teach you a little boat rowing trick. If you let out a shout with each stroke you make, it'll help add more power to your movements so you can cut through the water even faster. Jade? Jade, why are you so goofy? I understand the idea. What should we shout? Beck? Beach? Beck? King Oyster? What? Oh? Is something the matter? Jade, why? Kawaii! 7 streak! Nice. Thank you for always showing up. Much appreciated that you're here. How is everyone? We are in the middle of learning how to row the funny boats, and, I think Jade's having too much fun. I do believe so. I hope your day has been well, by the way, Kawaii, and if it has not, I do hope it gets better. No, I was just bewildered, since I'd never think to call it anything like that. If those are your directions as coach, I have no reason to object. Boys, you're getting played. Boys, you're getting played. Huh? What was that? King Oyster! Lobster! Wax cap! White jelly! What is going on? Oh. Lobster, wax cap, white jelly! Jade! Airy, Grim, you are capturing this for posterity, aren't you? Even Grim's in on it. He's like, yeah, buddy, I know what you're doing. Every bit. It's not every day you can get these two to follow directions from somebody else, though, right? They are both equally prideful in their standing. And apparently also equally as gullible if someone says, hey now, I'm very experienced in this, you gotta listen to me. Oh dear. You know, there's a few characters here that would not listen. I'm recording video too. What? Oh, come on! It's fun adventures with your homies on vacation. It's for posterity. I thought Aerie was supposed to document the Forever Float ceremony itself and its processes. I fail to see any point in recording training. I'm with Jade. Yep, I agree. I'd appreciate if we didn't have to keep going over this. You must always follow my instructions without question out on the water. Right, boys? Right? This is something necessary for acquiring boating skills, I trust. Oh, essential. Okay, fine. Then back to what we were doing. King Oyster! White jelly! Oh, boys, oh no. It's scary seeing them yell with those serious looks on their faces. Wonderful, you two. Next, we'll sing a song! A song?
Okay, this one I might genuinely believe that this is part of the ceremony, low key, you know. Oh, was there a little rhythm game there? Oh well.
Boating, boating. Oh man. The waves go splishy splash. Oh, what fun.
The wheels on the bus go round and round. Having song is what I'm hearing.
I'm having little trouble rowing now. I believe I've acquired an understanding of how to row a boat, thanks to Jade's teachings.
You know, to be fair, it did
Low-key work for them, I guess.
I guess.
I agree with that, but we're getting further and further out from shore! Yes, he only ever taught us how to row in a straight line and, you know, not come back.
Good luck, you two. See you next year. Bye-bye.
We're about to enter open water. Jade, we followed your directions, but we're approaching open water. What was that?
That's like teaching someone how to ride a bike
And not how to brake.
Hey, you got it. Keep going.
But how do I brake? You'll figure it out. And it's like going down a big hill. Jade's still on the shore. I don't think he can hear us.
How do we turn around? Oh, you take the oars and...
What was that? This is ridiculous. Could someone go out and save him?
I told you guys that we should have brought our water wings for safety. Oh, hello, lady. Hello, hello. How was your day today? Turn one side.
I can't hear him at all.
Oh, no.
They're lost at sea. They're trying to probably just like right over here by like... Uh-oh. Oh, are they about to capsize? The waves are much choppier out here than they are when we were closer to shore. Uh-oh.
A good Real VA was live with Vil VA today. What? That's so cute. I love them connecting. So awesome.
What's even more cool to me is that some of the English VAs knew each other beforehand. Like, I get it, right? But it's awesome seeing everybody just genuinely have fun in the community. So cool. Agreed. I'm afraid I might get tossed overboard if I don't get the grip on the boat with both hands. Oh no.
Someone save Riddle.
Oh. Riddle? My horse fell into the water.
Someone quick, send out an SOS.
What are you doing, Rose Hearts? Hold on, I'm coming your way.
Did you just...
Did you do the same thing he did? I've dropped my oars. And here you were, judging Riddle, huh? Funny. What? Now we're both oarless. Why did we ever listen to Jade?
That is a good question, low-key.
Near the wharf. Guys, should we do something about that? Rook, please, send help. Oh, hey, Rook. Everyone else here is just chilling. No. Someone save Malleus and Riddle. Help. The contrast between the sparkling sea's entrancing blue and the verdure of the coastal foliage was just gorgeous. I quite enjoyed my time taking in the cove's scenery. What a wonderful outing that was! Speaking of the contrast of areas, how about everybody here at the wharf chilling and enjoying and just vibing out versus the absolute chaos that's happening behind us out on the sea? Please send help. Glad to hear it. You're quite skilled at rowing, Rook.
Can you row out there and come help them, Rook?
Like, he was just having a little adventure out in the ocean. Do-la-la, do-la-la, do-loo. And came all the way back already. Oh, where might roses and dragons have gone to? Look, there's some words Rook says that I will never be able to say. Jade! Your brother would be so proud of you. Over there. They're already good enough to venture out into the open sea? I can't believe what quick learners they are. It's a credit to them both.
No, they're not. Rook, I think we need an SOS.
And you make a fine coach, Monsieur. You've helped them improve from beginners to this so quickly. Is Grim actually starting to get worried? Low-key. Yes, I never knew I had such a gift for coaching. Admittedly, my training was a bit stern.
Jade, help us quickly!
Oh! It's a nighttime out here. How long have we been here? An hour later. Did no one go to save them? Oh? Water guns are awesome! Did you try to take... no. Take this!
Yeah, Grim, bring it on!
Ah, you soaked me! Where's your respect, henchhuman? Well, you were doing it too. It goes both ways, Mr. Grimm. You seem to be enjoying yourselves. Here we are training ourselves into the sand, and you're engaging in horseplay.
Call me a My Little Pony
Because I am having fun at this point. If you've never been in a water gun fight or like a water balloon fight, you should be. I'm just saying, it's never too late. Just go do it. Ah yes, Riddle. How are your new oars? Mine are just fine.
Oh, good. So we did actually save them, and it didn't take them 27 years to figure out how to come back. Okay, good.
Likewise, I'm being more careful not to let these fall into the water. Also, don't oars like float, right? Because like they're usually much more hollow and they're float. I don't think I've ever seen an oar just sink straight to the bottom. Have a good stream.
Aw, thank you. It was Masaka in the background the entire time.
Are you streaming today? Let me go check. A lot of people end up streaming like after I stream, and I am horrendous and keeping you guys in the background sometimes because of that. But those of you who stream before I do, I usually get checked. Don't worry.
I'm always lurking in your streams too. You just don't know it.
Also, all those emotes are absolutely adorable. Are these the ones that the Riddle's English VA got? Let me see. Can I click on? There we go. Come on, Twitch. Aww. That is such a nice variety pack. You get a little bit of everything, you know? The excitement one, cheer.
all the heart. Surprise. Oh, Angie, off with your head. Celebration. Those are cute. The off with your head is adorable. I think I had a similar discussion today on Twitter too. Someone was saying how some streamers out there don't like you using like other streamers' emotes in your chat, and they were of the opinion that it's not a bad thing, and I agree. I love seeing other emotes. They're so cool. I don't know, they also inspire me too. If I want something in the future, I go, wow, that's a unique expression. I kind of want to use that next time or something, right? Pretty cute. Uh-oh. Dumpster Bunny, what happened? I despise RNG. Oh, no. Whew, I was worried for a while there, but I think I've got a handle on rowing now. Agreed. We should get through the event tomorrow just fine. I'm glad you're both such quick learners. You know, and we're also happy that you didn't just like randomly drown or anything while you're out there. I mean, you're both super magical. You probably figure your way out of it, but still. We have your rigorous training to thank for that. I won't forget this, Leech. Uh-oh. And Malleus Draconayon remembered. I know you check in from time to time, you just never forget the little people. And it's true. Absolutely. Especially when you're growing your community too. You remember who was there, right? You know? Wait. Huh? Your mood just did a big 180. Okay, so you lost RNG to something. You lost a 50-50 somewhere. Or you just didn't get it. And now you did get something, I'm guessing? What you get, Dumpster Bunny? Oh. The emotes are in, yes. I did forget to announce that. Yes! Isn't it fantastic? They did so good. Oh, I told them it was going to be a very weird request, and it took a bit for us to go back and forth for me to get it across. I sent them the Ash Baby thing, and they said, okay, I got this, right? And that's what we got. I love it too. They're so good. Oh, I'm trembling. And Tiara's trying so hard to be a good teacher. It's gotten dark out. Perhaps we should wrap up training for the night. Look at Valius! He's so cute. I will die on the hill for people who first meet Sebek and go, wow, he is way over the top. And his reactions are sometimes so extreme. They have not met Malleus, right? They haven't met Angry Malleus. I won't forget this, Leech. And you know, tomorrow, that randomly the entire Monstro Lounge and maybe Octavanel will have like lightning storms inside the building for no reason. No reason whatsoever, right? Yes, I suppose so. Shall we end it with a lap around the cove to see what it will be like for the bride and groom? Ah, scouting out the Forever Float course. A sound idea. At night? All the crappy RNG I've dealt with in Twist exams and Genshin TCG has melted all away. Well, I'm glad you like the emote, and thank you for giving me the funny emote ideas too. I think it did pretty darn good. If nothing else, it could provide insight into which points lend themselves to interference, as well as how high the waves can get. That is fair enough. Always pre-scout a course, you know?
it's an easy way to envision what the real event will be like. Huh, you guys are doing a lot of research. Well, I mean, we don't want to just come out here and, like, ruin someone's wedding for nothingness, right? Absolutely. Scouting a course ahead of time is important in horseback riding as well. Both on feet and then on horse. Because the perspectives will change, right? And your speeds will change too. So probably like just a little trot and then a gallop later. Wait, I fully agree with this suggestion. It's time to make use of the telescope I bought. Oh, okay. Maybe we should all go get in one boat. We won't have the leeway to properly look around if we're all focused on rowing. I don't think everyone's gonna fit in one boat, right? Most of you are pretty tall guys. Like Malleus and Jade, I just don't see them fitting in one boat, right? Unless it's like a big boat. I can't believe we're still in the row event. I thought I remembered you already finished. Yeah, that's because we were going to, like, finish book 3. We should have done that prior. But that's when my internet decided to go, you know, take a deep dive into the ocean, like the Marianas Trench, and never come back. You know, you never know what happens down there, and you never know why. Until randomly it just floats up to the top and comes onto the beachfront, and you're like, wow, what is this creature from the depths of hell itself? Pretty much. I second that. It would be much easier to concentrate on observation with a dedicated oarsman. A fine idea. Then let's all board one boat and take a trip around the cove. We're not gonna, like, capsize it, right? Do we actually fit? Circle the cove. Whoa! You're telling me you guys were rowing your own boats this large? I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Give me the tiny boats, like this size right here. They look small, right, in this perspective? But I guess they're not. What was that? Listen to all those birds singing and frogs chirping was delightful. Oh yeah, yep, we've heard those. Okay, but no. It might sound cool to have an amazing ambiance of outdoors things, birds and frogs. However, until you have a random frog or a random toad, like right behind your wall, that's croaking all night, go, you know, out there, and does it in such horrendous intervals too, you don't understand. I was out there for like 2 hours trying to find the frog so I could throw it away. I've been there. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I'm having PTSD flashbacks now. It was definitely lively. You're not getting the word romantic out of me. I guess you did, though. Because I did just say that. Huh. Yeah, all that croaking and squawking was way too loud. Grim and I are in the same boat, literally. We're not returning here. Look, that's... Oh, it's so nice to have such a natural ambiance. My left foot! It's a large cove by all appearances. But after rowing through it, I can't help but note our time for trials will be rather limited. That is true. It's kind of a short distance, right? We must ascertain which points we should use for the trials of love. I have a better image of the course after taking a boat through it. Of course, yeah. It's Mama! Georgina! Glad to see you all made it back. Are you all finished with practice? Yes, everything went smoothly.
Well, I guess it depends on your definition.
My, but you're all beaming with confidence. Such a dramatic difference a short time can make. After all that work, I bet you've worked up quite the appetite. Shall we head to dinner? I made us reservations at the hotel restaurant.
Let's go, Georgina! Yeah! Oh yeah, chow time! Ooh!
Okay, an open veranda. Very nice. And I love how you can see that the doors right here, like the fold, can close as well. Very nice. I'm going to assume this is glass, or is it just open?
I don't know, but I'm digging it!
I went to this authentic, like, gumbo restaurant that had something very similar. Pretty cool. Welcome, we've been expecting you. Let me show you to your table. Alright, yep, thank you. And I'm sure they are more than happy to have this set of people here, because they probably got paid a decent amount. What a beautiful restaurant.
Man, I'm starving! Bring on that food.
Oh? Ah, here you are, your antipasto for the table. Where's the aperitif? That's the question here. Oh, excellent. I do love octopus carpaccio. Oh, do you? Yes, he suddenly started liking it out of nowhere one day. The octopus dish, huh? I wonder why. Georgina, your look tells me you know exactly why as well. I hope your Disney time goes well. Thank you, Lily. And whatever you get up to today, I hope it goes amazing too. What are you getting up to today? Suspicious. When was that, I wonder? Time does have a way of flying, doesn't it? Fair enough. Here we have an assortment of seafood. Oh, there's lots of different shellfish on ice. Oh, mussels! Sorry, I'm a big mussel enjoyer, personally. I just don't know why. They're just so tasty. I get those every time. And oysters. Eat them raw with a spritz of lemon juice. I guess the lemon juice could be pretty well. Yeah? They seem very fresh. I suppose that's to be expected in a port town. Delicious. What a rich flavor they have. I've had my fair share of oysters in the Queendom of Roses, but these Sunshine Land's oysters are every bit as good. I'm sure, especially because they are much more fresh, as, you know, it's like right there, where they get them. The mussels aren't too filling. I could eat any number of these. I'll have some of that octopus carpaccio. Huh. I wonder why that's his favorite. Jade, are you practicing for later? What? Cutting octopus with a knife and a fork really gives you a sense of its elasticity. Azul, run. Azul! No wonder why he didn't want to come here. He'd just be constantly reminded that the Leech twins are constantly thinking about low-key devouring his... Yeah. When thinly sliced, its tender yet pleasantly firm texture is simply irresistible. The more you chew, the more its savory flavor washes across your taste buds. See, I'm much more a fan of squid than I am of octopus. And I don't like, I just, they're okay. They have a very, I guess, mushroom texture is how I would compare it. And the mellowness of the olive oil and the zesty lemon juice help to cover up that distinct octopus smell. What does that say about Azul then? While the salted capers and the faint heat of the pink peppercorns elevate its delicious taste. Then there's the octopus's, he's really gushing about that octopatio. My Jade, you handle cutlery so well now. Oh, that is true. I forgot they probably don't really I don't know, use it as often down in the ocean, seafloor. Wow, you're practically a land dweller. You must have practiced that quite a bit. It's embarrassing to have you pointed out. But yes, I've trained over time on land. That's good to hear. I always worry and wonder what kind of school lives you and Floyd lead. You're both such sincere boys, after all. You know what? Sure, we'll call it that. Sincere is one way to put it. Neither of them ever changes their mind about anything. Sincere? I mean... maybe I would use the word passionate, even, and not sincere as much, you know? Or enthralled? I don't know. Or the one she ought to be worrying about? I believe Leech is all too accustomed to life on land now. Absolutely. He lives every day with a style and pace very much his own. That is true too. Jade is the fakest I've ever seen. But you know it too. He's not even trying to hide it. Like, if you genuinely, had a decent understanding of the scenario or surroundings or what was happening, right? You would understand he's joking with you. Right? You know what I mean? Malleus and Riddle were quite easily coerced. Might be mildly gaslit into just following everything Jade said. When a majority of other people would be like, okay, home dog, look, I get it. You're teaching me and all the rules should be followed. But shouting King Crab, that's not gonna matter. Oh, stop. All these generous compliments are making me flush. Uh-huh. Such sweet friends you have, Jade. Okay. So that's what we're going with, huh? How giddy I acted? Bum, 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 jam, bum, bum. I do worry about my sons, but I'm quite pleased they're both attending Night Raven College. Also, it's an amazing bragging point for her, too. Neither my husband nor I can use magic. Really? Wow! Isn't that, much more rare than people who can use magic? Or am I crazy? Because we just get, glimpses into other people in the world of Twisted Wonderland, right? And, it seems like we meet much more magic-inclined others. No, you're right. Book 6 did kind of show us that there's a lot of people who don't use magic. But that school, Night Raven College, and the Sword one, are full of students. There's a lot. Right? So we were delighted when they were admitted to a world-famous arcane academy. Oh, I see.
But hey, Dumpster Bunny, are you just saying I'm crazy because I'm crazy? And not crazy because that one topic?
How long have you been able to use magic, Jade? I first started late in elementary school. Floyd picked it up earlier than me. Neither of our parents could use magic, so I assumed it was a pure fluke that was limited to Floyd alone. Ah, and he didn't think he was gonna get anything, like any magic capability. But they are, you know, twins, I suppose. But 2 months later, the ability manifested for me as well. It makes me want to go to a normal high school in the Twist universe, right? Because there's the arcane academies and there's gotta be regular institutes as well, right? Noble Bell College, is that magic? I'm starting to wonder if...
Hold on, I'm searching it. I have to search it now that we're on the topic.
Is Noble Bell College Twist a arcane academy? Okay, it is. Is an actual arcane academy. It is an older, smaller magical school. Okay. I was wondering. Yeah, because Rolo had a very, high opposition against magic itself, so I just was wondering if that was, like, less common there. But nope, it's an arcane academy as well. Are we ever gonna see a non-arcane one? Mother and father were both ecstatic about it. Aww. It's embarrassing to remember how giddy I acted back then. It's not that I wanted them to have special gifts, per se. It's more... The more weapons you have at your disposal to survive, the better. That goes for both under the sea and up on land, don't you think? When their magic manifested, it was as though I could see their rosy future stretching out before them. It made me so happy. Aww!
Look at them.
Are normal high school students learning algebra and symbolism while people in NRC are learning Leviosa? Because there's also the factor of Magitech, right? Is there regular technology sitting around that's also just not with Magitech? I'm assuming so, right? Because I think our, like, phones or whatever we use here are just regular technology. Imagine going, hey, I'm trying to sell this new motorcycle. Oh, well, good luck on that. Why? They just came out with the hovering bike with magic. The what now? Yep, good luck selling your regular mechanical motorcycle, bud.
Can you imagine? Like,
Shh, good luck, buddy. I do not recall, however, if people who did not have magic could use those. What was it? Book 5? Book 4? 5? The Pomfiore book? Where Deuce and Apple, we all ended up on the beach together and we were borrowing the bikes from Edia? I couldn't recall if they used magic to fuel it. A fine and pragmatic mindset, to be sure. You're an exemplary mother.
aw, cute.
So that's why we were so thrilled. Why you were so thrilled back then.
Honestly, I'd be super proud too.
It's the ad break I've been waiting for. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get my new drink because I'm out of water. My tea is gone.
Yeah, ads more like bathroom break. Exactly. We will be back. We shall be back eventually.
I'll tell Floyd it sometime. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear it. Here you are. Your primo piatto. Piatto? Time to learn something new today. That's the first course of a meal. It tends to consist of dishes like rice or pasta. Well, duh, that's the primo word. To be fair, this is a seafood risotto. Ah! Yes! I'm sorry.
So a hydro risotto is so good.
Ew! I'm turning into Grim. Someone stop me.
No.
Just at a glance, I can see shrimp, clams, scallops, mussels. I think instead of they did explain the the ingredients, which is already included. However, I do believe a physical representation would do everyone in chat well. Oh yes, this is the stuff right here. See, I absolutely love it. I also kind of like to put mushrooms. Yes, here even they say it on here. Parmesan, cheese, type of different seafoods. My favorite risotto tends to be the mushroom one.
Let me bring it up for you, chat, so we can all enjoy it together.
This tends to be my go-to meals sometimes.
Here we go. Look how tasty. Look, so good.
Just you have some rice, and this one looks like it has, what is it, some parsley, mushroom with it as well. Yeah, mushroom risotto with peas. That's probably my go-to. Ooh, and then you put some chicken with it. Some people put some chicken on it, you know, that's fine. It's just more for like filler stuff.
Yes, right there. That's the stuff. Oh, so good.
This reminds me of Boca del Beppo. It's an Italian restaurant in my house.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's so nice. We actually have a local one who opened up a couple years ago that I have not been to yet. And I want to take my mama to it. Oh, and my grandmama. I want to see, as she grew up in like an all-Italian family type thing, how she thinks their food is, you know what I mean?
I want to know.
Authentic restaurants, we love you. We do, indeed.
Keep the culinary life alive.
Sometimes I would get risotto with some mussels on the side, like mushroom risotto and mussels. And octopus and squid as well. It's quite lavish. I'll try some now. Oh, Riddle, you will love it. The rice has absorbed the flavor of the seafood, giving it a very rich taste. My mom didn't answer. She turns out I'm a quarter. Telling my family are descendants from Italy. Yeah, both my grandmother and my grandfather's parents were born and raised in Italy, and then they're the ones who came to America. So what am I, third gen or something? Yeah. I do not know how much is in my actual blood, but that was the majority of my culture, because that was just like the part of my family that I grew up with, and not the other. Yes, and the seafood's natural saltiness nicely complements the sweetness of the shrimp.
Oh, yeah, baby. Taste.
And there's a faint tartness from the lemon zest. Yeah, tart. That gives it just the right balance of flavors.
This is great! I could set myself silly on it.
That's the point. But that's also the problem. It's a primo dish.
What are we eating? What's the, what happened? What'd you do? Me too, I'm also Italian, yeah, mamma mia!
Oh! And a porcini risotto for you, sir. Whoa! Okay, Jade!
What's the matter? Seafood risotto not your thing?
I eat seafood more often than the rest of you, so I'll skip it today.
Fair enough.
Sailors have a constant diet of seafood when they're at sea. By the way, chat, if any, do you want to see that dish too? Oh, that was not the button I wanted to press! I'm gonna cry! This was the chapter, right? See, the problem is I play a lot of games, right? Twisted Wonderland has their things opposite. Usually, I think Conquest RL does it too. If you want to read what was priorly written in the combo, top left. Top left. For every other game I play, you want to change your settings on your game? Oh, have you found the little funny gear-looking thing? Twisted Wonderland? No. That just changes your background. You have to go into this thing to go into this thing to get to your settings. Twisted Wonderland, who designed your UI? It's not me, okay? I'm just bored with certain habits after playing games for so long. Why is it in the top left corner to go backwards?
Having a crash out session?
Look at my envision. Oh, there it is. Come on. Let's go. Yep. Yeah, I bet we were almost done the chapter too. You want to bet? Watch, it's gonna be like 3 more sentences afterwards of where we were before. Here we go. This button. Top right corner. Log.
I hate it here.
I hate it here, but I love it here. I never know how to spell this last one. Double T's. Risotto. Okay.
Ba-da-bum-bum.
Porcini. Oh. Yeah. No, that's not the one I had. Here's the one I have. Is that zucchini in there? Yeah, zucchini. Here we go. Yeah, see. Oh, hold on. Let me get a better area of it. That one. That one's really good. The ones with the cooked zucchini, in my opinion, are amazing. What the heck is this one? Red? What? I don't think I've seen that. What's the difference with risotto? It's the, I don't know what these are called anymore. Yeah, it's the little things in here. It's not actually rice, but it's kind of similar to rice, but it's not. There's a similarity. And is there no seafood? I don't think there's seafood. What do you got here? Mushroom and spinach orzel. Yeah, okay. They are very similar, though. Admittedly, yeah. They are quite similar. I'm not gonna deny it. Porcini, mushrooms, and thyme, yeah. Yeah, a lot of my family likes the creamy mushroom one. I can't do creamy stuff anymore, unfortunately. My gastroenteritis took care of all my funny enzymes. Ooh, that
put some spinach in there? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people just think of the risotto with more seafood stuff, but you can have it very simple as well. It's making me hungry, and I just ate not that long ago. Like, I don't need it, but I want it. Yep, sailors have a constant diet of seafood. So many of them tend to prefer other foods when they're on land. I can imagine eating the same thing every day is an easy way to get sick of it. Grim.
Mr. Tuna?
Uh-huh. I eat canned tuna every day, and I never get sick of that. That's almost a good thing, you know? You could just buy like a lifetime supply of tuna comfortably, because he's not going to be picky about it, wanting something randomly different another day.
Not like somebody else I know. And I'm raising. Mrs. Sage?
I would say it's about every 3 days that she demands something different to eat. Because she will not eat her little kibble. If it's the same kibble she's had for 3 days in a row, she's done. She's not doing it again. Gotta find her something else. Or she will not eat. And she will just chew on your cords. I mean it. She knows exactly where she should not be. She goes, hey, nice computer you got there.
Nice outlet.
Be ashamed if I... Huh? Oh, what? Huh? It's like, Sage, don't do it. She's like, eh? No. She's such a punk. I love her, though. No, I'll have mine now. Ah, the porcini mushrooms' earthiness. There it is! Porcini mushrooms. Yep. And nutty flavor have permeated the whole entree. He's also a big mushroom fan, now that I think about it. This is perfect for him.
Right? Like mushrooms like his stuff.
I am not surprised. High five, Jade!
High five.
I had to reach super high. He's very tall. I don't know what it is, but I'm a big mushroom fan myself. I also, like, for a specific restaurant I go to, I go and get their mushroom, burger. It's literally just a portobello mushroom sandwiched in between the breads with, like, different condiments and different stuff. Pretty good. I also like that it has a different, firmer texture than the risotto rice. Trill. That looks tasty, too! Everything here looks amazing so far. Oh, okay. Secondo piatto, meaning second plate, of course, it's literally the word, is the main course, which tends to be meat or fish. Ooh, what fish are we getting? I'm not a big crab fan. But it does look nice. Wait a minute. Where's Sebastian? Chat, where's Sebastian? Oh no. I think we lost him. I think we lost Sebastian, the dancing crab. I don't even know how to say this one. Crab TX? Burro? How do you say that? TX? Oh, 7 Sebastian. How do you say this? Pronunciation. Oh. The TX sounds like ch in cheese. Chagoro? Chagoro. That is so interesting. That's like when I learned how to say the word V in Italian. I still hate it. I don't care. The last time we were watching Princess Bride, don't worry. For you, we're good. It was Sebastian's cousin. This must be what they made with the crabs we caught. chigoro, okay, chigoro, is a baked stuffed crab. It's made by removing the crab's meat, adding a rich sauce, and baking it. It's a delicious local specialty that uses the crab in its entirety. A lot of my family is a big crab and like lobster fans. I just never been that type. I don't know. I see they even serve it in the crab's shell. They do, yes. Though the shells have a delightful crunch on their own. Jade's out here crunching on their shells. Please don't bite into one today. Look at that menace to society face! Oh, man. This looks yummy. Hey, wait. Ain't we missing a crab? My apologies. One actually escaped while they were being prepared. Sebastian, keep running! He made it out, chat. He made it out. What? Oh, did it? Jade was right. The crabs in that cove really are clever and nimble. But this means one of us won't be able to have this entree. Let me take the hit here. Okay, I don't care. Can I volunteer? Can I volunteer as tribute not to do it? The chef searched desperately for it, but I'm afraid they had no luck. What do we do then?
I'm definitely having one.
Good question. I say we handle this in a fair manner. We Rochambeau to see who misses out. Interesting. I'm game. I'm excited to compete with those here. I suppose we should defer to Jade's suggestion today. Jade loves it. Oh, you know Jade loves it. I'll let you guys work that out. I really do not care. Like, personally, I would volunteer myself out of the running so everyone else can have crab. You just want everybody to participate, Jade. Oh my goodness. Please don't sit it out. Shouldn't we make this fair for everyone? You know, if I do win, I'll just hand it over to the person who lost. Right, Jade? You do know that?
Bring it on, punk.
Let's begin, shall we? 1, 2... I'll use paper. Is he also the type of player in, like, Old Maid? He says, by the way, I have the Joker. It's a trick, of course it's a trick, I'd hope so. Unless that's what he's basing everyone's opinions on him on. They're gonna assume he's tricking them and he's genuinely going to use paper. Oh, you're openly declaring it. Or is everyone that gullible? Guys? Are you actually that gullible? If you're using paper, all I gotta do is play scissors to win. Shouldn't treat Jade as a soft target. He's never someone to be trifled with. So that means Jade's not gonna do paper? I almost let him sucker me. That was close. I think Rook knows, you know? I'm sure Rook understands the extent of the play here. So, if Jade does rock to beat scissors, then I should do paper to beat rock? Just choose whatever you're wanting to choose. But Leech might anticipate that and use scissors.
Playing mind games in this game's not gonna work on most people anyway, but
man, you guys are getting caught up, aren't you?
now I don't know what to do.
Just choose. So there's an element of strategy at play. I thought it'd be a simple game, but this makes things more interesting. Other than Dragon's dynamic visual acuity, could very well spot what we're throwing and swiftly change his own. Look at him staring everyone down. Look at them all staring down each other. They're like, yeah, what do you got? Is that a rock? Is that some papers? Maybe that's a scissor? I don't know. Can't get used to Riddle's smug looks. It's so good. He's coming out of his metaphorical shell. And some might make things in anticipation. I'm just going with my gut. I personally do not care. What happens is what happens here. You never know. That might just be the best play of all. So this is how you operate at school. Mama Georgina is so proud. As long as you're having fun. All right. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. What do we got? What does everyone got? I'm going to oddly assume that, I feel like this is gonna be a grim loss. I'm sorry, Grim. You're just, predictable in that way? I'm going to assume most people that's kind of crazy, you know? If you lose alone out of the entire group, that means everybody else tied. And that is the only actual loser there? That's almost harder to do than win. I'm just saying, I don't, it's very rare I see that happen. Oh dear, how unfortunate. And I shall have my entree. It pains me greatly, but the outcome has been decided fair and square. So it has. I'll exercise my right as a victor. That's okay, Grim. You can have mine. I don't want it. Oh, the flavor of the crab certainly shines in this dish. The oven-baked breadcrumbs add an aromatic flavor and crunch. And the bechamel sauce inside is nice and creamy. Okay. Vegetables, spices, and breadcrumbs all combine to create an exquisite balance with a depth of flavor. Oh, the thought of Grim's misfortune all but ruins my appetite. But you're eating that with considerable relish and making an obvious show of it. It tastes even better when I remember it's a crab I personally caught. I wanted to have some crab. Aw, look at Georgina trying to be nice, I think. I think. Girl, it reminds me of Paimon when she lost her food. Okay, Paimon's was deserved, not so low-key in my opinion. Grim is just a silly little stink bite, kind of. I don't know. Much more endearing. His cute catness, cat-like, likeness. I'm weak to it. I understand Edia on a certain level. Ah, dippy break. This is whitefish. Akua Baza? I'm sorry. You know, I might have Italian ancestry, but I do not speak. There's a whole fish on this plate. Cool. But what type of fish? What type of fish should we get?
I want that dish. Can we trade? Can we trade? I want the fishy.
もしもし。
Oh, and hello, Spirit! Welcome! Thank you for the follow.
Are you a twist enjoyer as well?
Or are you just here because we're kind of silly in here?
Oh, the whitefish, right. They did say that. The mild whitefish absorbs the flavor of the tomatoes and olive oil sauce. The meat is an excellent quality and it retains an airy texture even after being baked. Oh, yeah, baby. Both. Awesome. Well, welcome in. We are here lamenting the fact that we do not currently have the dishes that they're describing to us on the screen.
I want some fishy. Or some risotto.
I know where I'm going eating this week. That's for sure. I was wanting to go out to eat this week. So, I'm making plans.
Ah, I'm jealous.
You'll find it quite filling and satisfying.
Digging in.
That's downright scrumptious. Good grief, you bounce back quickly. Your simplicity is incredible to behold. Uh-oh. Ooh. A mild scolding. Jade, you shouldn't be too mean to your friends, you know. Oh dear, I've been scolded. How embarrassing.
Serves you right.
Say, has Jade always been such a big meanie? Oh, you're asking about what Jade was like as a child. I'm curious about that myself. Can we get baby leech photos? Aw, that was tiny little baby eels. They're so cute, please. I want to see it. Show us the baby photos, Georgina. The whole crowd wants to see them. What he was like. At the very least, you certainly got along well with Floyd, right? Think so, yes. They had different interests and hobbies, so they often did their own things separately. Except when they were up to mischief. That was the only time they were in perfect sync. Why does it look like Georgina's also been through it? I know she's their mother, right? But, man. What did they do? Okay. There was one time they snuck into the coral reef grotto and played a prank on a large fish. Whenever they took off swimming together, they'd go venturing afar, often throwing the grown-ups into a panic in the process. Well, yeah, it doesn't sound much different from now, for sure. For my part, I'm just glad they're so full of energy. I hope they always stay that way. Thanks, Georgina. I shouldn't be surprised to hear that from their mother. You're incredible, all right? Yeah, so calm and serene. Georgina's personality is a little bit more difficult for me to pin down compared to her son's, but to be fair, we only just met her, right?
I think she definitely has a little bit of
Some of that mischief in there, for sure. And stay back! Huh? What are we getting into here? Hello? Oh, Harry Dolce. Is this a tart? Yes, it is, baby! Alright, I guess I should just keep this one tab open as I show you guys the delicious looking food that we currently do not have. Because this stuff is amazing. Okay, so there's the custard version. The custard's pretty good. You also have the small one. This one here is the one I always get.
Alright, here you go, chat. Ready? Boom! That one.
Yeah, look at that. This is the one I used to always get. So Italy is canon in Twisted Wonderland for sure. I agree. Yeah. I totally do back that up. They are having way too many influences for it to not be. I'm gonna be real. Brittle is gonna love this. Yes. Look at I love berry dishes. So good. By the way, they do have like yogurt that tastes very similarly like this one. I used to get them all the time. I do not remember what they were. They were like in a little glass container. I guess we could try looking it up. Let me see here. Yogurt with, I think it was raspberry in glass jar. Oh. This right here. There it is. This yogurt is so good. I love that yogurt. It's so tasty. And hello, Forum. Oh, you're at the gym. I'm at the gym. Hey, now, listen. This yogurt is pretty darn good, and it's not many calories. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Decently healthy. Look, just think of it as motivation for her, you know? As in, I gotta work out so I can eat the tasty things. That's another thing we disagree on. What? I hate fruits in my baked goods? Really? What? You're not supposed to have dairy? Neither am I. That's why I used to love these things. There is one that is, yeah, see this one right here. Yeah, maybe the strawberry. Ooh, black cherry. Black cherry is my favorite. I love it. So good. Yeah, is this a tart? It's similar to a tart. It's called a crostata. The tart consists of filling added into a shallow, pre-baked crust. Oh, wait a minute, yeah? Okay, well, for a crostata, you add the filling before the crust is cooked. Then bake the whole thing in the oven. Wait, nobody ever had raisins in chocolate cake? My grandmama makes like a bread pudding with raisins. Not in chocolate cake, though. I like fruits by themselves, especially berries, but I cannot stand them in sweets. The only thing I can handle is apple pie. You see, I'm a big tart tasting fan. I was mentioning it earlier, like my current drink. It's cranberry flavored. I love cranberries. I love green apples. And like that interesting in-between flavor that raspberries add, or blackberries. Blackberries are a little sweeter, though. It makes the raisins soft and sweeter. I am curious, though. Next time, either if I or my grandmama makes the funny bread pudding that has the raisins, I'll have to show you guys the photo. I keep forgetting, I don't know if I took a photo, actually. Let me see. I may not have. Because sometimes I just get my food and devour it, you know? Checking real quick. Oh, there's the Linzer cookie I had the other day. Probably didn't take a photo, knowing me. Scrolling, 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 scrolling. This Christmas. Sage with her blankie. Sage with more blankies. Sage in a box. Sage in a window. Sage in a box. I didn't take a photo of the bread pudding, but I did take a photo of my mama's workplace homie giving us this, what is this? A lemon pie? Yeah, very nice. Linzer, yeah. Pretty sure that's what it's called. We saw Cheetah as well. I think it's a Linzer cookie. Yes, I was actually right. I'm so proud of myself. I know foods. Ta-da! These are pretty good. Ta-da! If you've ever seen these come out huge during the holidays. These are quite common in holidays. See, like the Christmas tree in the middle. Very nice. The cookies for these in particular tend to be a little flaky type. You know, almost like kind of like a sugar cookie type texture. Very soft. Wait, really? That's a character Cookie Run Kingdom. She needs a bunch of attack speed. Is it really? Cookie Run Kingdom. Let me see. Oh. No, not toppings. Aww! They did so good with the design. They're so inventive over there for character designs. I'm going to be real. Like, I am consistently impressed on how they do that. They're like, hey, we have this type of cookie. Go for it. Have fun. I wouldn't touch those. I saw them Tasty Holidays recipe. Exactly. I've been wanting to make them. They're very simplistic, all things considered. Pretty good. Yeah, my grandmother's not a fan of them either, so when her friend gave her like a huge thing of them, she was just like, anybody want these? I don't eat these. I was like, give me them all. The lattice work on the crust is very distinctive. What? I want to see this. Give me more art. I want to see this. The fillings include a variety of berries. I just knew it. I just knew they were going the berry route. Looks delicious. Riddle, you'll love it. I'm curious about how it differs from a tart. Let's cut up the whole crostata for everyone to share. Like a whole cake. What are you on about over there, Malleus? Jade's like, how about we slice it all up so we could share? And Malleus just is like, it's like a cake. You also cut up a cake. Malleus is dissociating off in the corner. I am fully convinced. He just goes into his random musings all alone. Slice in, and here you are, Riddle. Thank you. And yours, Malleus. I gladly accept. I've had the pleasure of splitting a whole cake with Lilia and others before. Aww! He's just trying to relate. That's what he's trying to do. These I really enjoy are those butter cookies in those blue tins. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. I was so surprised I didn't find any in the stores. I might have to go bake some. I'm not too sure. I also didn't bake my pizzelles this year either, which is kind of odd for me not to do. Also, I think this is book 4. I could be wrong. It's quite different from sharing a dessert with people from other dorms like this. What a rare treat. Seeing this bring you so much joy makes extending the invitation truly entirely worthwhile. I added some words in there. All right, everyone has a slice. Shall we eat? Oh man, that's real good. It is, Grim. Yes. I also really like, is it gelato? Yeah. Yes, it is. Its texture is a bit softer than that of a crispy tart. The tang, yes, of the berries provides a delightful accent as well. Get in there. I wonder if Trey would make this for me if I asked. Yes. And if he doesn't have the recipe to it yet, Riddle, I'm sure he'd be happy to add that to the list. I should do that. It'd be nice to share one with everyone while I tell them about this trip. Aww. Look how far Riddle's come, Chad. I'm so proud. That's a fine idea. I think I'll regale Vil and Apple with tales from this trip over tea. Ah, I see you're all finished. Let's adjourn for the night, shall we? Yep. Let's hit the hay, Grim. Gotta be up sometime, I guess early. What? You can go to sleep, Harry. I'm stepping out for a bit. What are you doing? There's no random, like, you know, black rocks from some random overblot, like on the seashore or anything, right? I don't like you walking away. Alone. Grim? Uh-oh. And we just let him do that? After everything we've been through? After everything we've been through with Grim, me, myself, I would be putting him in one of those little bubble backpacks. Right? I don't know if you know him. But it's a little, like, in cave thing where you can put your pet inside and help carrying him around and they can breathe perfectly fine. That's where Grim would be staying. What did Grim do? He is stepping out. Alone. Into the night. Away from us. I don't know what he's doing. That's the problem, Dumpster Bunny. We don't know. And when we don't know, I think that's worse. I do suggest going to bed early. You'll have a busy day tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Uh-oh. Where is it? Are you serious? Grim! The crab that got away ought to still be around here somewhere, right? Oh, great gods of Olympus, give me patience.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Why? Grim, it's a crab. There's plenty of other crabs in the ocean, quite literally. You know, that's the saying people say about trying to find days. There's plenty of fish in the ocean. I quite mean that, Grim. There is. Like, if you're that creased about the crab, we can get you another one. Another day. I'm gonna find it and eat it. But, like, Grim, you can't cook. You're gonna eat the crab raw while it's still alive. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose that 1v1 with the crab. And we're all leaving. Yeah, see? It's way too overused. Yeah, like, at this point in time, I do not understand why MC would just let Grim walk off by themselves. Just kind of very illogical. That is something that I really genuinely like for a lot of movies nowadays. They're taking away the suspension of disbelief and using a little bit more logic in their ways of how they do storylines. And that should happen much more often, thank you. There it is! Get back here! You don't even know if that's the same crab. Is this your hill to die on, Grim? It slipped right through my legs. Yeah, I told you. I knocked over a bowl of sauce. Oh, phew. So good news is, he's still technically within the restaurant border. He's not randomly out on a beach. He might make a ruckus, but at least we'll know where he's at, right? Get out here, you. At least I know where he's at. Dear me. Who's causing such a clamor this late at night? Get him, Georgina! Help! Help! Put him on a leash! Something! Oh, hey, it's Shade's mom. Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. I know you did not just tell her, sorry, I'm kind of busy right now, while making this entire racket and throwing things around. I know you're not doing that. Grim, you need to be quiet at night. People are trying to sleep. It would be terrible if this affected the Forever Float ceremony plans. Please, would you go to bed? Grim, that is the sentence of a horrifyingly strong adult woman. She's hitting you with the knowledge of Hey, this is improper. Don't do that. And then she's giving you the second chance right there. Please, would you go to bed? He fucked around, now he's gonna find out, I know. And if he doesn't, I don't think he's gonna heed her warning. Personally, he looks like he's still gonna go for it, right? Yep. Get him. Low key, do it. I'm still disappointed despite knowing the outcome of what he was gonna choose. I'm still mildly disappointed in him. I don't know. I'm gonna catch that red-eyed crab if it's the last thing I do. What a poor choice of words. Oh, chat. Oh, 7. Oh, no. Start the funeral march. Someone get some flowers already. Oh, I don't even think we're gonna have an open casket funeral for Grim. Oh, it was? Hold on, let me see. Allow. Here we go. Got you. Oh, my favorite dessert from family cuisine. Eat treasure rice. Ooh, that sounds good. Why did that get a hint with something? That's so odd. Sometimes Automon is very weird. Like, what's wrong with that sentence or anything? But yeah, that sounds amazing. Oh, hi, Radical Donata! You made it just in time. We're about to hold Grimm's pre-funeral. We will not be having an open casket, however. As now he's playing F Around Find Out with Jade and Floyd's mother. And she gave him all the chances in the world. And he's still not listening. Goodbye, Grim. Goodbye, Grim. She hit him with the one word. The one word! She went, Grim. That's some pepperoni. Get out here, crab! Oh, she said it twice. Grim. Guys, I'm genuinely scared. I think this is more horrifying than a lot of horror games I've played. Oh. Oh. Why are you coming over my way? Look at that smile. Oh! Do it, Georgina. The look on your face is scaring me. Say something and stay back. Can you imagine how tall she is, too, compared to Grim? I have no complaints. I hope she dresses him up like a little sailor. As a form of punishment as well. Oh, 7's in chat. It was nice knowing him. Can we all call Georgina when Grim is causing a problem at school? And you know what? She'll be our final boss. Quite literally, we will call her the final boss. Goodbye, Grim. Well deserved. Well deserved. Honestly, a long time coming.